Yeah. It's always Friday night.
It's always Friday.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
So
today's
exciting.
a big show.
It's a huge show.
Like a huge show.
Like, we're really fucking excited to
Like,
be here.
who is on the show today? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. We
Peter
Peter
Hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl,
Hey, girl, hey.
Performer, singer, songwriter. We're so excited.
Yeah, so excited. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's so
God.
exciting.
So, he has a new CD out, Bonnie and Clyde.
Yes.
Hit song, LA. Okay, me and Robin were just talking about, this is our favorite song on your
Yeah,
CD.
we
Oh,
really love
good.
LA.
Yeah, we love it. And then we love the other one, Buy Me a Drink.
Buy me
Yeah.
a drink. Oh, gosh.
That's
yes,
our
yeah,
favorite.
yeah.
That's my
Love
favorite.
it. And we're like, this is going to go good with our show because we're going to make a drink right now.
We could
Yeah.
play a drinking game, and every time I say buy me a drink, we could do a shot.
Oh my God, I
But
love
actually, no, because we'll be like dead
Yeah,
in 10 minutes.
but
But
the
that's
interview
okay.
has to be longer than
Okay,
2
yeah.
minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Once we're at the like 15-minute mark, then we'll start doing it.
Then we'll
Okay.
just go hard.
Yeah, then we'll just go hard.
Whatever. So today, drink of the day. Peter,
Yes.
we've informed you drink of the day is a big thing on
Yes.
our show.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It's basically what our show stands on. That's the only, what's it called?
We're like, how can we make a show around drinking?
Yeah.
The fundamentals
then-
of the show.
Yeah, the
Exactly.
foundation of the
Yeah.
show.
Yes,
That's
the
the
heart
word.
of the
Perfect.
show.
And we also bring guests on so that they can say the words that we don't know. Like foundation.
And you can try new
Yeah.
drinks.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's basically all about drinking.
Yeah.
And having fun.
And having fun.
And I mean, of
Yeah.
course, like, we like to talk about our PhDs as well.
Yeah.
PhD and partying.
Yeah.
PhD and partying.
Yeah.
Partying.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah.
What can I say?
I got that
Yeah.
too.
You know who else has a PhD in partying?
Who?
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay, our
Oh,
girl.
yeah, she
Which
does.
brings us to drink of the day, you guys. Drink of the
She's-
day today is, drumroll, is Lindsay Lohan dropped in Coke.
Oh!
Hey, play on words.
If there is not a better title for a drink, I mean, that is amazing.
That
So
is
funny.
amazing.
So
Somebody
good.
told that to me at the club once. Like, they wanted to buy me a shot. They said they're going to buy me a Lindsay Lohan. And I didn't end up doing it because I was leaving or something. I was like, what is that? They're
Yeah.
like, it's a redheaded slut dropped in Coke.
Oh my God.
Dead on the floor.
Yeah, yeah. You're like, shit.
I can die a happy woman now.
I would love to do that.
Right?
If I could have a drink named after me like that, I would do it.
Yeah. I
you
don't know
know?
what mine would be.
Yeah, what would yours be? Have you ever thought about that? What's your go-to drink? Because this it was your idea. But
Well,
this isn't
before I
your
go
drink.
out, I usually drink wine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's only because it's cheap.
Yeah.
When I'm at the club or
make
at an
this
event, I usually drink gin. But you know, I just like hard and fast.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a sipper. I just want it down.
Yeah,
I want to get my
exactly.
buzz on. I want to have
Exactly,
fun.
yeah.
So my drink would probably just be a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because shots are good. I usually drink Van Gogh espresso. I love it. It's
Yes.
so
Yep.
good. I don't know.
Mhm.
I can just take it. I
And you
can
can
have
just
that
sip
all
it.
night.
Yeah.
You can sip it. You can
Yeah.
do anything. Mine would probably be beer and like,
Give me these
I don't
cups.
know.
I like beer, but it makes me sleepy.
It does. Yeah. You need
And I
something
feel
to make you
bloated.
feel
so
going.
fat.
I know.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
I'm already sucking everything
Yeah.
in. That
I'm already
possible.
I
bloated.
haven't
as
taken
hell.
a breath all night.
Yeah.
Oh my
And then
God.
you're like, and you want to eat after, like, beer. I love beer, but
Yeah.
I agree, it's a
I
waste.
know.
Not on a night, like a hard night out.
I just want
No.
to throw out there that Robin is pouring the drink today on her show. I
She's
give her
popping
this
the drink-making
responsibility.
cherry.
She is.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
I've
Losing your
never done
virginity.
it before. I always make Megan do it.
She
but
always says that. She's a liar.
She
Yeah.
tricked me today. I
Okay,
don't know
good.
how.
So what's the ingredients for this drink for the viewers?
Oh yeah, because everyone's gonna make their drink as well.
That's
what
right.
our
Make your
viewers do.
drink.
Right now.
Make her drink.
Go into the kitchen, get your ice, make it.
Yeah.
We'll see who gets drunk first.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
All the time.
Always Peter.
Always me.
Always.
Okay, so what we're doing, we
me.
don't really follow the rules while we're making them. So if you're watching, don't judge it off what I'm saying.
We-
And they
Make it
put a
more
little bit
stronger.
extra too.
Yeah.
Is this where do I look? This one or this one or this one?
You can look anywhere.
There's so
Okay.
many. And then there's a few in the back that our
Oh.
producers don't tell us about.
So we're
So-
filming a reality show
Yes,
essentially.
exactly.
This is good.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think
hey.
you're this one though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm this one.
Hey.
I never look up, but
Okay.
today I will.
Because I was looking over and I'm like, oh no, I just look schizophrenic. Like, okay.
Okay,
'Cause I
so
don't know
what's
where-
going on? Okay, so in this we have a splash of cranberry juice. Right? Yummy?
Yes.
I'm not big on cranberry juice,
amor.
but for this I'll do it. And then we have a shot of Jaeger.
I love how that's a splash. That's a good splash.
That is, it's
That's a big splash. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
It's the
guess it wasn't
whisper.
really.
It's a little bit of Coke there. That's good.
That's not Coke.
That's the Jaeger.
That's Jaeger, girl.
Fuck, I
Megan
should have
is
started
already-
drinking before the show, you know what I'm
She's been
saying?
drinking all day.
Oh
Peach
my
schnapps.
God. Good.
I feel like I'm spilling.
I
am
wonder if Lindsay Lohan has had one of these.
if I had a drink named after me, all I
That's
would
the
do
only
is
thing I would
a
drink.
right?
Yeah. Can I get a you're Lindsay Lohan. You order a Lindsay Lohan drink. Oh my god.
And then just stare at the bartender.
Do you think people would think she's conceited for doing that?
I don't. I mean, I think people would expect that anyway.
Yeah.
So I think
Okay,
you can pretty
true.
much do whatever you want.
And that would maybe even give her some bonus points.
Yeah.
Like in her
Oh.
life. Like,
Oh, hell yeah.
she is smart enough to order her own drink.
Yeah,
at the
I mean,
bar.
at least make some money off of your reputation, honey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
I don't know. Does Lindsay? Oh no, Lindsay has a new movie coming out though, the Liz Taylor one.
No way.
Yeah, she's playing Liz Taylor, which actually I think is good because essentially it's just a story about Lindsay Lohan's life. Like it's like she's
Yeah.
famous, she's rich,
Yeah.
she's scandalous.
And I'm like, are you even acting?
And if you look at the preview, the trailer for the movie, it just looks like a trailer for Lindsay Lohan's life.
That's
like you forget that it's
oh,
about.
That's gonna be hard almost to
Yeah.
watch. I'm gonna get emotional.
Apparently, she's done good in the movie, but we'll see.
I hope so.
But she wasn't calling in sick. She was just showing up drunk.
She was just showing up drunk.
drunk.
Because I remember when she did the movie Georgia Rule.
Oh my God. And
she was always late, and
Yes.
the girl's like, "What the? You're
Jane
late."
Fonda was like,
She
"Hello.
was
Hello."
like, "I
Yeah.
am Jane Fonda, and you're late for my set. Like, don't make me."
Well,
late."
and then Lindsay Lohan, like she said, she was calling in sick, but then there were photos of her like
Out
leaving a
partying,
club at
like,
like 4 in the
oh
morning, and
my
her call time
God.
was like 5, and the producers like made like a public
Yeah.
letter so that everyone could see like you're doing drugs, you're drinking, blah blah blah. Talk about a bad
Snitches.
hangover.
Wow. Yeah, you wake up. Oh, fuck.
Well, because you know when
I'm
you do
hungover.
something stupid in the
Yeah.
club and you're like, oh my God, I made out with
Yeah.
that nasty person. But then it's like, oh my God, I didn't go to work and now everybody knows that I'm doing
And I'm
coke.
on the front
Yeah.
page of the newspaper when you can
Yeah.
see the crotch shot of me, like with a drink in my hand, a
Yeah,
cigarette,
yeah,
and the
she's-
worst face.
She's smoking
ever.
out of her vagina.
Yeah, she's just like, oh shit.
Always takes all
Yeah.
the cigarettes.
And she, I will, in her defense, people take the worst pictures of Lindsay.
I know.
And she's
Well,
not ugly.
because she does these weird.
And her eye,
faces.
her one
Yeah.
eye, it's like, open it up, girl. Like, we can,
I know,
just
but-
take a look. Like,
And her eyebrows are raised, so it's like all wrinkles.
I know.
Like, how do you
She's
make
always
your forehead
surprised.
that? Yeah, like,
yeah, it's always wrinkles, but then one is always.
It's weird.
It's a poor girl.
Aw.
Okay, this is what's in our drink, you guys. We
Okay.
totally ruined it.
It
forever.
actually, like, I can see
It
the
looks
redness.
refreshing.
It's good.
Does this look good?
It does look
It does.
good.
Okay.
This one's mine.
Okay, so this is what's in it. It's an ounce of Jaeger. It's half an ounce of peach schnapps, but we did a full shot, obviously. It's a splash of cranberry
you
juice
The sound
that?
effects.
and a splash of Coke.
Yeah.
And when we say Coke, we mean like Coca-Cola.
Like cocaine is in our drinks right now.
Yes,
So
we're
it's gonna get
drinking
crazy.
heroin.
oh, I snorted that. We were supposed to put it in the
You're
drink.
supposed to always.
It's gonna be a chatty show.
chatty cat.
We're gonna go on all night.
I wanted the full LiLo experience.
What should we cheers to, my darling? Get your drink up.
Oh, let's cheers
To Bad Girls.
Peter Breeze and
Oh,
being
and me.
bad girls. I
and
love
Bonnie
that.
and Clyde.
And Bonnie
yes.
and Clyde.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you very
Bad
much.
Girls.
Cheers.
I'm so
Okay.
scared.
Oh, that's good.
That is good.
It's good. It tastes like, how would you
A
describe
candy.
this?
It
Like
tastes like
candy.
candy. Almost like a sour soother.
Right?
Or something.
There is something.
Yeah.
You mix that good.
Thank you.
I like it.
So,
Oh my God. It's me.
Get it on there.
I love this
On the
song.
drink. Oh my god, it's awesome.
this is actually, this might be my new drink.
I love
Who
it.
sings this?
Me!
Kidding.
Can you believe it?
I thought you were being serious. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's embarrassing.
Who sings this song?
Turn off that shitty music.
Love it.
No,
So
I love
good.
this song.
Thank you
So
very
It's
good.
my new like going.
When
I'm
we,
just, like,
I
ready to
remember
go
when
now.
we record, when I first heard this song, and I was like, this is great, but nobody's gonna like it. It's too repetitive, and I'm never gonna be able to perform it because all I do is say buy me a drink, and it ended up being so popular.
huge.
So
And
popular.
it totally
It's
took me by
huge.
surprise. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
No,
so good.
everybody loves it.
And it's so like I like performing it because even people who haven't heard it learn the words really quickly, so
Yeah.
everybody gets excited because they feel smart.
Yeah, and they
It's
can all
like I
sing
know
to
the
it.
words, and they're drunk. and
Yeah. Got my place.
It's the
my
perfect
place.
drunk song, though,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you can be absolutely wasted, but you still
You
know
can
what
still
you're
get
saying.
those words out. Buy me a drink, please.
I
And
know.
even if you're not singing the song, but it's on in the back, and you're
You're
just
thinking
asking
about
for
it.
a drink.
Yeah.
I know, like I
It's
can't
like it
order
works.
drinks at clubs anymore because if I say to anybody, "Can you get me a drink?" or "Can I have a drink?" and they're like,
They
"Buy
do
me a
it?
drink, buy me a drink."
Oh, so funny. I feel like I would do that to you.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's
The song's
it's
not
just one of
buy
those things.
you a drink. It's buy me a drink.
Buy me a drink, yeah.
Okay.
But people think they're really funny.
Yeah.
Like I've never heard it before.
Do you like when people make those kind of jokes?
Yes, well, I can't complain.
No,
Right?
because it's like humbling, but you're
Yeah.
like, oh my god, that's
Yeah.
And I like it when they're really, really drunk too, and they're like, "Hey, you should buy me a drink, Peter Breeze." And I'm like, "Okay,
You're like, well, you're
put it on my tab."
Yeah.
so creative.
I love that. Oh my god, so funny. We were just talking about, we love, like, when you do your videos, because they're so amazingly shot and your costumes, your makeup, everything's so great. Do you come up with those ideas on your own?
Yeah, I usually come up with the concepts
Yeah.
for the videos, and then I need a lot. My ideas are so grand that I need help deciphering them and sort of getting them to a realistic level that we can actually film.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm
Yeah.
like, I want to land on
I
the
want
moon,
a unicorn
and then I want
here.
Oprah to be there, and then I want to turn into an elephant, and they're like, maybe not.
Maybe we'll just have an elephant in the
Yeah,
background.
why don't we just film you at the club?
Have
Okay,
a
cool.
picture.
I love it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That
that's
works.
it. That's
what
that's
I
exactly
meant.
what I
That's what I said, right?
But it's you need to have, I think when you're really creative, it's good to bounce ideas off people, and I'm really lucky because I have people who understand what I'm saying and they just interpret it in a way that makes it feasible and doable.
Yeah.
And they get your vision.
And they get it, which
Yeah.
is
And
good
they
because
accept
I've never thankfully ever sort of had an idea, seen it through and then been disappointed or like, oh, that's not really what I want.
That's
So
nice.
it's
Have you ever
That's
had
good.
anyone that works for you or like been like, no, we're not doing that? Did you ever have that issue or were you good?
I have a song called Taxi, and my first idea was that I wanted to have a nice East Indian man with a turban.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be sexy dancing on him and giving him a lap dance and taking off his turban and wrapping it around my naked body.
Nice.
Which didn't really go very, like, you can't do that, Peter. It's too offensive. And it was like, it was right after Fuck Talk, Buy Me a Drink came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I got talked out of that one, but the taxi video ended up being fabulous. But I like doing things that are inappropriate.
Yeah.
So I
it's
usually have to find a
fun.
way
It's
to do
fun.
it, and
It's
Push
fun.
the
it is,
envelope a
but
bit.
doing it in a way where you're not alienating
Yeah.
people. Like they want to be like, oh, that's cute, but not like, oh my god. I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not where they're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Even though you're like, listen.
Even
have
though I
a
make
really
people
great
uncomfortable
body.
most of the time anyway, but we try and make it at least fun
Yeah,
and colorful.
exactly.
Yeah, actually, Megan, you're like that too. You
I
guys
know.
would get along.
I know.
Perfect. We should go out. Yeah,
we
we'll go to the
should.
club.
I'm
Okay,
always
I'll come too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for the invite.
I love last time Robin's like, I'm that girl that people send home in a cab because they get too drunk, and you're like, Robin, go home. I would never do that to you though. You and me would be sitting down beside each other with our arms up like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
it
this
would be
chain
good.
smoking.
Yeah, chain
Yeah,
smoking
just
out of our
chain smoking the
vaginas.
whole-
Out of your vaginas,
Yeah.
waiting for the
Right.
paparazzi, calling
Where
the
are they?
paparazzi.
Yeah,
Where
call
are
that
you?
crew. We're here. I don't know where you are, but I see me.
I've been here
We
forever.
told you 11
Yeah.
a.m.
I love that too when celebrities pretend they don't know the paparazzi's gonna be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But they show up at like everybody just happens to show up at the same time. The paparazzi, Paris Hilton, her dogs, and it's
Yeah.
I
It's
love
like
that.
they must have like a paparazzi, like, you know, with
Well,
a phone.
when I was in LA, I was living in LA for a while, and I wasn't 21 yet, and so I was sneaking into clubs, and I had this whole system where I made friends with the paparazzi.
Mm-hmm.
So I would sneak into clubs, and I would text the paparazzi and tell them who's inside, and then
Oh.
but my deal was I'll tell you who's inside if when I leave the club you take my picture, so it looks like I'm famous.
That's
So this whole
awesome.
system, but
Well,
just
which you are.
Yeah,
which I am.
exactly.
I'm a
Yep.
international pop icon.
Yeah.
But they would tell me that the celebrities would text them and say, I'm going to Starbucks, I'm going to Robertson Boulevard. And it's just a business because the paparazzi
course.
make money, they get
They
more
get more
famous.
famous. Wow.
And it's funny
That's
because
crazy.
they're once they have a kid, which I understand they don't want the paparazzi near them when they have a kid. But it's like you can't be like, come see me, this is where I am, and then you have a baby now.
Leave
you're like,
my kid
no,
alone."
don't talk to my kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I think, who was it, Julia Roberts, who got out of her car and beat
Does
the
Julia
photographer?
Roberts have a kid?
Yeah, she has twins.
Oh, she does. Yeah.
Oh.
I
But
know
she's
all the
crazy.
yeah. Oh my god.
It's that generation of celebrity that doesn't like it, but the
That's so-
younger
yeah,
Hollywood
They're all
is
for it,
all
but
about
that's
it.
like that's a whole business. You got to get used to it. Like,
Well, it's like
true.
talent is almost second now. It's like if you
Yeah.
can just make a headline, that's it.
yeah,
And
with
then you're
whatever.
With
Yeah.
anything, yeah.
It doesn't matter, what it's about.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk around LA naked and be like, who is this girl?
Yes, and
naked?
you'll
I'll
be
like,
on the
"Yes,
cover of
the next
magazines."
It girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Amanda Bynes,
Copyright.
what is she doing?
Yeah.
She's like,
Oh,
she was in a change room for like 4 hours, like talking to herself and like trying
my
on
God.
clothes. That's the job I want.
Yeah.
Right?
Talking
Going
to
to change
inanimate
rooms,
objects.
pose for paparazzi.
Yeah.
And then you just drive drunk
Yeah.
and
And then
don't
hit
give a
something,
shit.
Don't give
No,
a shit.
and
Don't
this is
care.
why they're leaving the club wasted.
And
no
like their
one's-
friends are they
yeah.
get into their Range Rover and drive away, and everyone's like, "Yeah, that's so fierce.
Success.
Yeah, you're so famous. Love DUIs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more DUIs you have these days,
Yeah, the better. The more famous you are.
Yeah.
You're like on your third drink, you're gonna leave the club. You're like, fuck, well, the paparazzi's outside. I need
a
to
DUI.
I need
Yeah,
I need
someone
a
get
DUI.
me some
I need
shots.
7 shots of tequila right now. I got like a half an hour. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone hand me my keys.
Yeah.
I
I
love
do-
celebrity mugshots.
Oh,
They're the
love
Oh
best.
my god, so good.
All of them, they're horrible.
I know. Except they're so like Paris Hilton's is like
I know.
like
pretty
the
sure-
person taking that is like,
They're like,
are you
know.
kidding?
You're
Seriously.
in your own little world.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure someone gave her lip gloss though.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
that's
She's like,
like
no, that's
for-
that's
yeah.
hot, that's
Please,
hot.
just give me my lip gloss.
Did you watch The Simple Life?
Oh God.
I
I
did.
was,
Obsessed.
well, I did think that I was Paris Hilton. Me and my friend, we would watch it and then we would start talking like them.
Yeah.
And we would go out and purposely do stupid things. Like
Yeah.
I was just, I could not, it was a very big obsession for me.
I love
The
it.
Simple
It was
Life.
funny though. I like
It
that.
was
Nicole,
funny.
oh my god.
Well, and
Nicole-
Nicole was, I think, the show, and
Yeah.
Paris was just sort of
Her
The sidekick.
sidekick.
wallpaper.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when she like, because I guess in the first season she had just gotten out of rehab, so she was all like fucked up and she had
Yeah.
gained all that weight. And then when she was at the bar and she fucking lost her purse, and she's like, "Give me my purse!" It was like dumping the bleach all over the pool table.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That was like a very big
I
moment
know.
for
It's
me.
like you are just fucking
Yeah.
making shit right
And I like
now.
how they just hooked up with everyone.
I know.
Everyone. They just saw like this guy on the farm and they're
Yeah.
like, let's
You're
fuck.
gonna be a model.
Yeah.
You're gonna come to LA and be a model.
Love it.
That was when Nicole Richie was fun because now she's not really.
Oh, she's very serious.
Yeah,
I
so
know.
serious. Her Twitter's funny, but
Is it? I gotta
Well,
follow her too, man. I got so many.
I don't
people.
think I follow Nicole.
no.
Like I
No.
know her personally,
Yeah.
Nicole.
Yeah.
I don't think I follow
Nicole
her.
follows me, but I
Well,
don't
I have
know
her
if
phone
follow
number, so I
her.
don't know why I would follow her
Yeah.
today. So, yeah, Nicole was funny. She did. I remember when MySpace was really popular, and she had a birthday party, and somebody leaked her invitation, and it was this big. She made a joke because everyone was saying she was too thin, so on her birthday invite it said there would be a scale at the door, and nobody over 90 pounds would be allowed
Oh,
in.
that's all.
See, Nicole's
She made fun of it
Yeah,
because she knew what was
It's
going
good,
on. She
'cause
didn't take it
you-
seriously.
Yeah, you have to learn how to deal because however big you are or however like as soon as you get recognition for what you do, there's going to be good people that are going to say things and bad people are going to say things.
Yeah,
Yes.
it doesn't matter. You
We
can
got
be-
our first hater on our show.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you
Yeah,
love that?
we
Oh
loved it. It
God,
was
they make you so
hilarious.
famous.
Yeah,
I know.
so funny.
Yeah.
Read what he wrote.
What
Do you
did he
have
say?
it?
Do you want to hear what he
Of
wrote?
course.
Oh my god, it's
Okay,
it's
let
so
me-
funny. It
We
doesn't
love
even
the
make
hate mail.
sense though. But
Yeah,
it's a good
that's
idea.
the best.
I love
It made me cry when I first started getting it, but then
Oh.
you're like, oh my god.
I know.
Somebody said that my body looked like a potato chip, like on one of my videos. And I don't like. Does that mean it's like?
I
like
think,
it's
is
it's
that
like
a compliment
curved?
a potato?
Is
or
it a crispy one or a Ripley one?
Yeah.
It's just curved
Well,
over.
I
like
don't
this.
know.
Because
Yeah,
I
'cause I
really
was
like to eat
posing.
potato chips.
But
So
it was
to
just
me,
like
that would be a compliment.
it's just really
like, I do want to
weird.
eat you as a potato. Like,
Potato chips are delicious. He doesn't know
know.
anything.
yeah.
okay, so our
funny.
guy, this
Yeah.
is what he said to us. First of all, we're gonna have a drink of the day dedicated to him.
Yeah.
and it's
Okay.
gonna be banana liqueur
Chimp juice.
chimp juice.
Chimp
Yeah.
juice.
Get
Oh,
ready.
fun,
This
fun.
is
Yeah.
this is what, so his YouTube name is the Homie Poo.
That is
starts it off.
hardcore.
Yeah.
So
it's
he's-
pretty hardcore.
My
Yeah.
favorite thing is one of his comments is at like 13 hours, and then like 13 hours ago when I saw it, and then the next comment's at like 14 hours ago, and then the next one's at like 15 hours ago. And I'm like, why are you still watching? Like, turn it off.
Turn it off if you hate it so much.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing because they love it, and they make. I've had people like make fake YouTube accounts just to
comment
just to
more.
harass.
Wow,
Right?
that's I know
Yeah.
because everything you see, like, I'll see people arguing with each other with another person's comment. I'm like, this is like just like a war zone that went
It
off.
is.
Like everybody's
Oh, it is.
screaming at each other.
So this is what our guy said to us. He said, little chimps figured out how to use a mic. LOL. What a waste of life. Then an hour later, he said, want more silly juice, chimp? So you can blab some more? Then the next comment says, bye now, chimp. Bye. It wasn't like,
Like buy
bye.
now
No,
or
not
like
like
buy
bye.
now?
It was
Bye
like
now.
BY. And it's like what are you talking about, chimp face? Then he says, this was his last one, which is personally my favorite.
Yeah.
He says, swing from a tree, useless bag of flesh and perfume.
What the fuck is flesh?
I don't know, but I like.
say flesh. I
Do you think
Oh,
that's what it was?
I'm assuming.
Maybe he just has, like, maybe he's gay.
Yeah.
Like,
Flesh.
it's
I want
flesh.
to say
Yeah, flesh.
thank you to Homie Poo
Yeah.
for knowing that we smell nice.
I know, and that
Yeah.
we call her alcohol chimp juice. I don't know
Yeah.
how we knew that.
How
Yeah,
did
he
he
needs that in
know?
his whole show.
Yeah.
You know, you should find out if maybe you can interview him, like, via Skype or something.
We should.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a good idea. Copyright. What do you
Copyright,
mean?
yeah.
Copyright them. We copyright everything.
Oh yeah, anything our guest says.
Intellectual
Anything you wanna
property.
say?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, for real though. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we
You
when we
should.
got it, Megan's like, "Oh, Robin, like we got our first hater.
I know,
Don't
I'm
look."
like,
and
yeah,
I looked,
and
and I was
she's
like,
like-
"What the fuck?" I was like, "This is amazing."
Yeah, it's so great.
Somebody
Did you?
should- Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, you go.
No, you go.
No, it was a
Hey,
it was
you
a
go.
whole different thing.
No, I
wanna
like
hear
it.
I was gonna say that it would be really interesting if people like found all of the biggest haters on like YouTube and then like interviewed them as real people to
Oh
see
my
like,
God.
are they really unhappy or are they just
Yeah.
Yeah.
bored?
Like,
what they
it's-
Just
look
curious.
like, how old they are, everything.
Yeah.
Just to be like, who are you?
Yeah.
So this is the person.
Yeah, because our target audience is like, what is it, 50 to
our sugar
60-year-old
daddies.
men.
Oh,
Yeah, our
that's
sugar
good.
daddies, which is
Yeah.
nice. I love it.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, is this one of them?
Could be.
It could be.
It could be.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what does he need? Like, we make Megan wear the lowest cut shirt.
So
Lowest
she can
cut
show her
top.
teeter.
Yeah,
I
all the
try.
time. And I don't know how else to satisfy them.
I don't know, but 65 is 50 to 65 is our audience.
That's a great age.
Yeah, yeah.
The sunset of
the
your life.
wonder years.
Yeah,
The
the
sun-
wonder
yeah.
The
year.
sunset
I
of
said
your
that to my
life.
friend's mom. The reason why I said I was talking to my because that new Lana Del Rey song I've been obsessed with. Ride.
Yeah, you are obsessed with that all over
Oh,
Facebook.
right.
Every time I look,
I know,
I'm
it's
like,
like,
Peter,
hey,
stop.
hey,
I'm like, we
I
get
know.
it. We
oh
like
my God, I can't. Anyway, she said something. She has this poem and she talks about it being the winter of her life, and it reminded me I was having wine with my friend's mom.
Yeah.
And we were talking about like life and love, and I was like drunk, and I think I was asking her like, oh, it must be nice to be retired now and just like relax. And I said, what is it like to be in the sunset of your life? And I thought I was being poetic.
Yeah, that's good.
And
Which
she's like-
was like a beautiful
But
way
she
to
just
say
sort of,
it.
yeah, it was.
A beautiful way
But she was,
to say
she was
you're
like
about
45.
to die.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Sunset
My
of your
friend's,
life.
like,
The
pinching
sun
me.
is gonna go down, and when it goes down, your life is over.
Yeah, but like, oh God, have another glass of wine, Peter.
Yeah, I love it. I always do that.
Just keep drinking. That's
Yeah,
what
just
I
keep
say.
drinking. Just keep drinking.
Yeah.
Just keep drinking.
Buy me a drink.
Buy me a
Buy me a
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, what the point of the whole thing was,
Mm-hmm.
do you like your haters or...
Well, when okay.
Because you...
There's a whole thing. When I first, the first time like there was an article written about me and I was very naive because I thought, especially being an openly gay artist, I thought the first people to support me were going to be the gay community.
Yeah.
But it was actually completely opposite. It was like I've had to work even harder to get respect.
Really?
Because, and it took me a long time to wrap my head around this, but they're very picky about who they want to represent them as a community.
I
And
never
so-
thought of that, but that
yeah,
makes
and neither
sense.
did I, because I
Yeah.
was like, why are they bashing me? But then I was like, okay, my image, like a party boy, I'm campy, I'm over the top, and a lot of people just find that obnoxious, which is fine. But
We don't, by the way.
No,
no,
we
well,
don't.
thank you. Neither do
Yeah.
I.
Good.
Neither does my mom.
Good.
Exactly.
But once,
We also love moms on the show.
yes, it was my mom's
out to our
birthday the
mom.
other day.
Aw,
Yesterday.
happy birthday to Peter's
Happy
mom.
birthday,
Happy
Mom.
birthday to
Happy
Peter's
birthday,
mom.
Oh, if she's gonna start crying if she's watching this.
Aw.
Yeah. She's like,
So cute.
she comes to my shows and cry. I'm like wearing like a Ronald McDonald costume, like singing like I don't give a fuck, I'm scandalous. She's like, that's my boy. Yeah. Oh.
If your mom's not supportive,
So
you're
cute.
screwed, by the
Yeah.
way.
My mom watches this show all the time. She's like, Megan, you're so funny. You swear so much. I'm like, yeah.
I taught
Yeah.
you that.
You did.
But you
Remember the
That's
first
because
thing-
of you,
Yeah.
Mom.
properly.
I said the F word in front of her, and she's like, Megan, where'd you get that word from? I'm like, I got it from you.
Where do you think?
Yeah, I wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Bedroom.
Bedroom.
Just kidding. Anyways, sorry, I cut you off. Go on.
So once I think once you get rid of, like, for me it was a big ego thing and why can't everybody just love me? But I mean it makes sense because if somebody's going to be representing me, then I would want it to be
Yeah,
as
I
close to
never-
who I am as possible. And a lot of my fans are like me and they're out in the clubs and they like what I'm doing. But I mean, not everybody is like that. So I think the people who love you are never going to take the time to say I love you, but the people who hate you are going to go out of their way to make sure you know it.
Completely
So
agree.
that's what- yeah,
really good. That's a good way to put it.
And I know like a lot of the time I go out, I get a lot of people recognizing me, and that makes me feel good. So you just have to forget
Everything
about
else.
the faceless people on YouTube. It's like, oh God.
And it's so true when people say you haven't made it. Personally, I don't think you haven't made it until you have a hater.
Yes, and it happened like instantly for me. It was like instantly it came with it, and it was just like, I think it was a good thing because I'm over it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's better to learn the hate and the love all at once, I think, than have all the love and then all of a sudden people just
Yeah.
And it's like you almost can't even be mad because they don't even know you.
Well, and that's the thing. They don't know me personally. They're
Yeah.
attacking an idea.
Yeah, exactly.
and they're just sad.
Yeah.
Well, and this is what I think, like, I was thinking about if I've ever been so upset about something I saw or heard that I would go and, like, write the person. And
Right?
if I don't like something, I don't watch it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, or maybe I'll
yeah.
bitch about it to my friends, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't, like, spend
Yeah.
any more
Yeah.
time on it.
Exactly. And you just say
To
you're
write and make an
Yeah,
account. And be
make an
like,
account.
Hey, I really
And then
made
keep
this-
watching it, go
Yeah,
back to make
yeah.
sure they're still...
5 hours later.
to
Yeah.
go back just to
To
hate
make sure,
some
yeah.
more. Make sure no one else likes it.
Oh my
That's
God.
nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice life.
Yeah, it is. So you were going to tell us the story about your name, Peter Breeze.
Yeah, because we
Well, I
thought
mean, it's-
your
okay.
name wasn't Peter Breeze.
It's-
thought
yeah, I
it was
get
your
asked that a
stage
lot.
I was
name.
like,
Yeah.
that's a stage name. That's a
But
perfect
Yeah.
stage
it's your
name.
true.
Yeah.
That's your name.
It is
your
my
birth name.
true... It is my true name. It is my true name.
This is your true name. My true name is Megan Rush.
Yeah. True name. I just never have heard it put like that.
Yeah.
It is your true
We
name.
like to mix things up
Yeah.
on the
Perfect.
It's always
Shake it
Friday
up.
night show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Peter Breeze. My dad is actually Peter Breeze as well, so I'm Peter Breeze the second. I'm Peter James Breeze, and he was Peter Stephen Breeze. Yes.
Okay.
So that's why people always they just assume that it's fake because I don't know. I guess it does kind of sound
just the
fake.
Breeze part. That's
Yeah.
why. Not a lot.
But
of
I don't
Breeze
think I
sounds
would
like
have
the
picked
perfect
Breeze.
name.
I would have picked like
I know
Fabulous or like
Peter Fabulous.
Glamour.
Yeah.
or like
I would pick
Party.
Megan Sparkles.
Megan
That's what I would do.
You
Sparkles.
would
Yeah.
totally,
I know.
You would pick
Yeah,
Sparkles.
I would.
Megan really likes My Little Pony.
Yeah, and Sparkles. I
Oh,
love
My
them
Little
all.
Pony.
Yeah.
That would be a good Halloween costume.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Do you have
thinking
your
about-
Halloween costume picked out?
I think I'm going to be Cruella de Vil. I think.
That would be awesome.
Good one. Copyright.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking all my ideas. And I'm gonna come over next year. Gonna be Cruella de Vil,
Yeah.
bleach blonde hair.
You're gonna show up at your event. Your
yeah.
event.
My event as me.
as you.
Perfect. Then I don't have to go.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right?
That's good.
Wait till I sing. You're gonna be like,
Oh no. Well, I the. Can I speak?
yeah, are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Take a sip.
Take
Okay,
a sip,
no.
yeah.
Sorry.
I feel like we need refills.
Yeah, we do.
You need me to
And we need
refill?
to catch up.
Oh yeah, Peter Breeze
Sorry.
is
Whoa.
behind.
Oh my God, that's a first.
Chug, 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 chug. That would be my. If I was a singer, that would be my song.
Chug chug chug
Chug,
chug chug chug.
chug, chug, chug.
Yes, that's a good
Chug,
one.
chug, chug, chug. But then it would come in with the background beat, you know?
Yeah.
Chug.
Chug chug chug.
chug.
And the
chug.
remix, chug chug
Yeah.
chug chug.
And my sponsor would be like a chug
Slam, slam,
boat.
slam.
And
Chug
yeah,
boat.
it's
Oh,
okay.
good.
It's all good.
Okay. What is going on right now? You're a mess.
She's starting her
Love it.
pop career.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what we wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you earlier, but we said we'd do it together.
We didn't
Megan
even
and
get
I-
it to finish his name about how we got his name.
Well, I was just named after my dad.
Okay, good.
And it's
All
fine.
right. Okay, perfect. Okay. We're
That
done.
is my true name.
True name. Good. Go.
Basically, we want to make a hardcore rap video,
Oh, perfect.
and we want to know if you'll be in it.
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
I'll be
rap?
the video girl shaking her bum.
Yes.
Can you? We
Yeah, but
needed
you have to
that.
like spray me down with something.
with
Like
Oreos,
champagne.
Yeah. Champagne.
No
And I can-
champagne.
What do you
Yes.
mean? Like
I'm
you're excited?
agreeing.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, I
yes.
thought you were like,
Yay.
no
Oh,
Oh,
champagne.
we'll get
What
like
do you mean?
instead of sitting on like a fancy car, it can be like on the sidewalk.
We're copywriting,
Oh,
by
perfect.
the way.
Copyright.
All these great ideas.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it
Yeah.
happen.
Okay.
That's another person you should have on your show. This girl, her name is Crystal Precious. I'll get
Is she a
Crystal.
rapper?
Yeah, she's a burlesque rapper.
Done.
So she does
Done.
burlesque and she takes off her clothes and she raps and she's really fucking good.
Oh,
she
that's
just did her video.
awesome.
I'll send her. Yeah,
Yeah.
Crystal.
We'll hook it up.
Yep.
Oh, are you making your own drink?
She's just doing shots in the corner.
Cranberry juice. Getting wild.
Getting crazy.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's cool. Make your
No,
own.
no, no. You make
got
it.
it, girl.
No, I want you to.
This is what happens on our show.
You fight over who gets to make
fight.
it.
Well, usually I'm used to doing it, but it's.
That's why she made such a big deal about me making her drinks. That's why I'm like, okay, well, Settle down.
I like these drinks because it doesn't really taste like alcohol,
No.
which is
right?
dangerous.
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous. Because those are the ones you wake up the next day and you're like,
Oh
What
my god!
happened?
I was
Oh
at this.
my
I was
God.
at a party a couple weeks ago, and they had it was Jack Daniels in a can, but mixed with like lemonade or limeade.
yes.
And there were $3, so I had enough.
Yeah.
Are you good
Um,
with this? You want me to start making
Oh
your
yeah, I
next
can
one?
have
Yeah,
a little
of
bit more.
course.
You can probably sip a little bit more.
okay.
Then make you smart.
But it gave me the worst headache because it's so sugary.
Yeah, yeah. The sugary
It's
ones
true.
you have to be like. I remember in grade 8.
So I'm just spilling all over myself. Classy.
So
Hi everyone.
I always do
The
that when I
glamorous
start
life.
drinking. It's like I have holes
Peter
in my
Glamorous,
wrist.
here we go.
Hi. Peter Sloppy.
All over. It's a new design.
It is.
But I used to drink in grade 8 like the 2 liters of peach.
in grade 4, this is what I would drink.
No.
When I was shooting up in ECS.
Yeah. California and peach. You remember those 2 liters? You know those ones I'm talking about. It was like the big 2 liters of
alcohol?
growers. Yeah, of alcohol.
Oh, yes,
Growers or
yeah.
something. Oh
I don't
my
know what
God.
this is. I used to drink Vex.
Okay, Vex too.
My first thing I got drunk on was Blue Typhoon, and it was this blue. Oh God,
When was the first time you got drunk? Are you willing to expose this?
Yeah, it
always
was my
fun
14th birthday, 15, 14. Actually, I had a girlfriend.
Oh.
Yes, I know. I don't know.
This is a lot.
I don't know how I
Yeah.
tricked them. But she was older than me, and my mom had gotten me a limo for my 14th birthday
Aw.
because I just wanted to be famous, and I just
Yeah.
needed to have a limo.
We
Yeah.
love your mom.
Yeah.
Oh me! Oh, she's great.
so
She
awesome.
should be a
She
guest
should be
on the
on
show.
the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will she do
she
it?
should.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in Calgary, but
When she
when
gets
she's
back.
in
When she's
town,
in,
Done.
we'll bring her. We'll do a little cameo.
Yeah, for sure.
She'll
Miss
love it.
Breeze.
Yeah.
Mrs. Breeze.
Anyway, yeah, but so she was older and they brought liquor and I didn't know, and I was such a I was so square when I was a kid. I was like, oh my god, alcohol. But I drank it all, and then I smashed guitars. Like, oh my god.
We talked about that once. Isn't it funny when you look at yourself now? We are partiers, you're a partier.
Yeah.
We're not sloppy. We just like to have fun.
Yeah.
I'm sloppy.
I know.
sometimes.
I was just trying to cover up my tracks. I'm like, I'm afraid of what
Like, I don't know who's
It's like
watching
roll the
right
clip,
now,
and it's
so.
like me last
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. I know.
I'm not sloppy. No, that's not me.
And it's just funny when you look back at the first time you were offered alcohol. Because the first time I was offered alcohol, I was like, oh my god, what is
Well,
going
I
on?
just and
Wow.
it didn't appeal to me. Like I hated the taste of beer and wine, and
Yeah.
now I drink
It's
lots
like,
of wine.
that's all
Now I
you
can't
want.
go a day without it.
Do you
Yeah.
guys have do you have a friend? I have a friend like this where she has a picture of me at my worst moment when I'm so drunk, like the next day, and she took a picture and she holds it as ransom if anything was to happen.
I just had this conversation with
Did
somebody.
you?
Actually.
And I was like, it's the worst picture I've ever seen of me. It doesn't
Yeah.
even look like me. First of all, I'm like asleep and I'm just waking up and she's taking the picture and one of my fake eyelashes is glued to the top of my head and I'm smiling because I'm still drunk. It doesn't even look
That
like
is
me.
so
And
fun.
it's like right here, my whole face.
It's like the picture of Lindsay Lohan when she's sitting in the front of the car
Yeah.
and she's like passed
Yeah.
out in her hoodie, and her girlfriend's like,
And her one eye
Yeah.
is closed.
yeah,
Oh my God.
she's
Yeah,
like in a
she's just
K-hole or
so,
something.
like- I'm like, oh my god, like it's just the worst when people have pictures like that.
Yeah, so I actually ran into my friend last night and we went out this weekend and she's like, did you delete your pictures? Because I deleted the pictures of you. I'm like, I don't think I have any pictures of you, crazy. And I went through and I didn't, there was one video, but I mean, it wasn't that I
Yeah.
deleted it. But yeah, I get really like, if I know my picture shouldn't be taken, then I'm...
You're good at
And then
doing
I,
it, right?
but then if I'm really drunk, I accuse people of taking pictures of me when they're not. Like they're checking a text.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
stop taking pictures of me. They're like, okay, crazy.
So I'm always wanting to be in the pictures, and I'm like, oh, I think I look so good. And I'm like, yeah,
'Cause you're
then-
drunk and
yeah,
confident.
And you're like, I'm like totally sucking it in. And then I say, I'm like, what was I doing? That doesn't even look good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
Megan,
like-
you haven't picked up on that.
I know. Now I have.
Eventually, you will.
Eventually, I should
Because when
just
you start
stop.
drinking, you're like, wait a second.
I have a
Who's
trick
gonna
though.
see this picture?
The trick for me is if I'm if somebody asks for a picture in the club and I know that I'm a little bit drunk, I'll kiss their cheek. So it's like I'm kissing their.
Yes,
So
you're
it's like you
hiding part of
always
your-
look
yeah.
the same and it's
Yeah.
cute because I'm
Yeah.
kissing their cheek.
And
That's
then
my
they're like,
go-to
"Oh, they
pose.
love us."
Yeah, it's my
Copyright-
go-to pose.
Copyright
Yeah.
that. I would.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to copyright.
Copyright. People, this is the whole show. You know who's gonna start sponsoring us? A copywriting machine.
I hope so. I hope we get our own
A copywriting machine.
Just one
photocopying.
copywriting machine.
Please. That's what we want. Oh my
This is so
god.
funny.
You're so funny.
I like these. I'm gonna drink them more often.
I know, me too. I feel like in a shot.
Lindsay Lohan this would be a good like you know how everybody does Jaeger bombs. You should do a Lindsay Lohan dropped in Coke.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I know, but like really.
Like I like
Good
yeah.
idea, good
That's
idea,
okay,
girl.
honey. She needs a little bit more.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does. You do.
Whatever.
It's all good.
Chug
Oh
away.
my god.
Chug,
Do
chug.
you want me to do my rap again?
Do you have your rap written?
No.
Oh.
Why? Without we're gonna co-write it.
Oh right. Sorry. I'll work on it.
Yeah, definitely.
I have a theme though. I can't say
Okay.
it though because it is top
Okay.
secret, serious.
Okay.
business.
And rap is coming back. I feel like it's all hip hop now, like Nicki Minaj, and now there's
Yeah.
Azealia Banks and this new girl that I saw called Angel Hayes.
Do you know
And
Iggy Azalea?
Azealia.
Is that it?
Azealia Banks.
No. Okay, I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about, but this girl is Iggy Azalea.
Oh wait. I
She's
think
long,
I do.
She kind of looks like, she doesn't look like Gwen Stefani, but she's like thin, beautiful,
I
blonde,
think that
platinum hair.
that sounds familiar to me.
Okay, well, I'm agreeing though.
Okay, yes.
Hip-hop is
And there's
back.
also this other girl named I just saw her video. I posted it. Her name is Brooke, or I don't know. She's pretty nasty too.
Follow him on
in a good way.
Facebook, and you'll be able to see
Yeah.
all these,
Facebook,
all these
Twitter,
things.
Peter Breeze everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Was it about the rap?
No.
Oh,
I was gonna say, do you want to do our top 5?
Should we bring in a top 5?
Yeah.
Okay, who's going first? You can go first.
Well, you go first, but you tell what our top 5 is gonna be.
Okay. What did you just do?
Nothing.
You're such a freak.
I know.
Okay, so top 5, everyone, of the day today is the top 5 things that you would say or ask.
Or ask.
Say or ask if, sticking with the theme of the show,
Yes.
top 5 things you'd say or ask to Lindsay Lohan.
Okay.
To her girl LiLo.
It's pronounced Lohan.
Lohan? Oh.
No, this is. She always does that in interviews.
Does
She's like,
she?
it's Lohan.
Lohan.
Yeah.
Lohan.
And her mom
oh
too.
My gosh, that's
I know. I think her
hilarious.
mom says Lohan, and then she says
Lindsay's like,
Lohan.
it's Lohan.
Yeah.
Did you see the interview with Dr. Phil and Dina?
Yes, and
Oh my
okay, and she
God.
was like talking about his little tie and his little shoes, and she's like, I'm not drunk, and she's like,
Yeah,
I could smell her
she
through the
was
TV.
So drunk. She was
And-
so drunk. She's like, "Where are the cameras?
And she,
Are we
are we
rolling?
feeling? I just understand. And she's all like twitching.
cut.
Yeah.
Guys, cut. We're
cut.
over.
And then like she was like, I never party with Lindsay. And then like 4 nights later, they got into a brawl.
Oh my
not
God.
even, not even a little argument. A brawl at 4 a.m. at this club in New York. And then like the driver, her mom kidnapped Lindsay with the driver, and then Lindsay called her dad and was like, "Mom's high on coke. I just lent her 40 grand because she can't pay her rent and she won't give it back." And then her dad like sold
Oh my God.
telephone conversation to the press.
Because
No
the dad
way.
obviously.
Yeah,
oh
and then
my
the
gosh,
next day,
too.
like her and her mom are like hugging outside the house, like everything's fine.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Paparazzi.
God. No
Horrible,
way.
right?
That's
But you know what?
crazy.
Normally, okay, if they were a new family, like if they were Honey Boo Boo,
It'd be good.
it'd be good
Yeah.
and it would be understandable because they're fresh, they're new, they haven't picked up on everything.
Yeah.
Whereas the Lohan family
Lohan.
Or the low hands.
have been in the industry for how long now? Like they should
Forever.
have this shit
Well,
down.
and I think the sad thing is because I know I'm one of them, but a lot of people idolize and glamorize Lindsay Lohan
And her
her
life.
image, and the bad girl thing, because
Yeah.
everybody wants to be that infamous girl that sort of does whatever she wants and
infamous
gets
party
away.
girl.
Yes,
Gets
and
away with
everybody
it.
sort of wants to be that, but then the reality of her life is like both of her
very
parents
sad.
hate her. They're trying to take her money. She has no friends. She's
Yeah.
broke. She can't work.
It's really sad.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
But the idea of her is really great.
Yeah.
The whole idea, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
And she
Yeah.
just tweets
And
whatever
just-
she wants.
And she did that movie, so hopefully everything kind of
hopefully.
gets good.
Well,
Fingers crossed.
but I
thing
was talking
is-
about my friend the other day. I don't know if there's a role big enough that is going to erase the last 4
Everything.
years of her
So
life in
Mean
people's
Girls too.
minds.
Mean Girls too.
Mean Girls too.
Oh my God.
Or like a stage or like a monologue.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan reenacts Mean Girls by herself.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Herself as Janice
Okay.
Ian,
Every
as Regina
character.
George,
Tina Fey.
as everyone.
Oh
yeah.
my
When
God.
she's drunk.
Copyright.
Yeah.
And then
That's a
claims
really
that she
good
doesn't
idea.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can call me Caddy.
Oh, she was so innocent.
She was so great in that movie.
Yeah,
so
she
Her
was.
eyebrows were horrible, but that's okay. That's another podcast.
That's another.
Lindsay
A
Lohan.
full eyebrow one.
Yeah, just a full one on her. Everyone's so
A
stressed
unibrow?
about
I
their
know, like,
eyebrows.
oh,
I know.
Jesus.
Like, how do mine look right?
I'm big on eyebrows.
Don't
So.
look at me. Are you?
Yeah, I really get stressed about them. If
I-
people don't have them groomed.
I dated this guy who
Or-
said he didn't pluck his eyebrows, and It infuriated me
Oh,
because
yeah.
they were perfect. He also
Oh.
claimed he didn't wear makeup and he was like
Yeah.
only tanned from the like
You're
chin
like, you
up.
just kissed me and there's a block.
I know,
There's
I
a
hate
block
that.
of
Like, why are you
orange on my
lying?
He
face.
tans his face. He just wears like this
Oh,
blanket
God.
with a hole.
Yeah. I
Or
hate
girls
that.
do that with mascara. I'm not wearing mascara. I'm like,
Oh.
really? Because you have blonde hair and your
Yeah.
eyebrow or your eyelid.
It's like the
Your
beginning.
eyelashes.
Your eyelids are flying.
It's like the
Your
beginning
whole
of Bridesmaid when she's like they finish it
Everyone, we
and
talk
she's
about
like, I
Bridesmaids every episode.
just woke up.
Oh yeah.
I probably look
So-
like I'm so scared right
Oh
now.
my god, I love it.
We
I
love
totally
funny.
did that when I slept over at a guy's house.
You
I'd
go
be
get ready and go back to bed.
I would wake up and I'd be like, okay, he's sleeping. He's still hungover. He's probably passed out. And I'd go in the bathroom and I'd like fix myself up. And I'd be like, put toothpaste in right away because I have the worst morning breath. And I'd sit back down and I'd try and look good. And yeah, I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna lie
Normally,
here.
if I wake up
Hopefully
before
you
the
fall in love with
guy,
me.
I'm excited because I can leave.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just roll
Yeah,
over,
get out.
roll
And just
over, and just
leave.
like yeah.
So funny.
And I'm like, thank God I don't have to see him. I sometimes take the change, depending on how far.
Oh,
of
I've
a
done that
cab
before.
ride
If there's a
is.
20 on the table, I'm like, I'll take
Bye.
that.
Thank you.
Like, that was
Cab ride
fine. I'm pretty sure
home.
that was
Yeah.
fine.
Pretty sure I left that on your dresser.
And
Yeah.
then if, maybe
I put
if
it
there's
there.
like craft dinner in the cupboards or
Just make
whatever.
some.
Yeah.
Then
Just
the
make
cupboard's
yourself some
over.
breakfast.
And I'm leaving.
Girls gotta eat.
Yeah,
I
girls
love it.
hungry. It's been a rough night.
Funny. Oh my god, eyebrows.
I know. It's okay.
You
I know
guys are
that there's
so
a mirror right
stressed
here, and I
now.
keep
Yeah.
looking. It's stressy.
No,
I
don't
used
worry.
to, okay, you know the little Willow's Peak? Is that what they call it?
Widows.
Widow's
Yeah.
Peak?
Like Willow Smith's peak? A Willow Smith peak?
I used to shave it.
What?
When I was in grade 8. I hated it.
I've never heard of something like that.
I used to like just shave like a little bit of it. And I went to the hairdresser's and she's like cutting my hair and she's like, hey, like that. And she feels like the little tiny buzz from it. She's like,
Oh my
what
God,
the
that's
fuck
amazing.
did you do to your hair? I'm like,
It's naturally like that.
She's like, no, you need to stop doing that. It's gonna grow weird. It's gonna look bad. You stop shaving that. And I was like, okay. And I never did after that day.
That
Did you
is
ever
funny.
cut your hair as a kid?
Oh, I still cut my hair. I just,
love it.
well, as a, did I cut it as a, no. Well, I had the straight across bowl cut.
Oh, did
nice.
you?
But I, like,
Oh,
insisted
feel
on-
like that would be
Well, I
so
looked
cute.
exactly like Aaron Carter when he was
Yeah, I
oh
was
my
gonna
God.
say that.
Like when he, oh my God, yeah. So no, I did not cut my own hair when I was a kid. I do now though,
Okay.
where I just shave the sides. It's really easy.
Yeah.
Also, I think this just a shout out because I know LiLo is watching. You, Lindsay, and Aaron would make a good couple.
They dated.
What? Oh yeah, with
Yes.
Hillary Duff.
Yes. Well,
Oh.
not with
No.
Hillary Duff. Around
Sorry,
the
girl.
same time.
No, I didn't mean.
Sorry, Hal.
H stuff. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, because I know when
right.
like no one had heard from Aaron Carter in like years, and then he was like, "I'm worried about Lindsay."
yeah,
to the
that's
press, they're like,
right.
"Okay, Aaron."
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that
Trying to
is
get
right.
some press.
So worried
Wait,
about
wasn't
it.
he like addicted to meth or something? He had like he was like
Yeah.
scary for
Yeah.
a while.
All the Carters are.
Yeah, drugs.
That's the thing. As a child, all three of us, I'm pretty sure, wanted to be famous.
Mhm.
And when you think back now, you're like, thank God I was not.
Because you
Oh,
grow
no.
up and then you're
Every single one of them
Yeah.
is a mess.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
not
because
one
it's a
child
false sense
star.
of reality. And I mean, when you're a kid, you're already living in a make believe world. So when you have a
Exactly,
make believe
yeah.
world in a make believe
And
world,
there's
and then
no
they act,
rules
and you're never
and
around kids,
never.
like,
Yeah.
and you're paying your mom's rent. It's like
oh my god.
I don't know.
The only ones that I can think of that haven't really had issues would be like Justin Timberlake didn't really have any issues.
Nope, he
Nope.
was pretty.
The worst
good.
thing he did was date Britney, and really, I love Britney, so that
Yeah.
was a plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brittany.
Yeah.
I know.
Obviously. Love you, girl.
And then Destiny's Child.
But you know what I think is because both of those, I think.
They were older, right?
Well, they're older, and I think you could tell they're very serious about their job. Like
Yeah,
Justin is
they were
serious
more
about his music.
career-driven,
Beyonce
yeah.
was serious about her music, whereas Britney was just sort of like a lot more manufactured, and I don't know if she really
Yeah,
loved it. And
it was
if it's
more-
not your passion, you lose it, and you're like, I don't fucking
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
And you shave your head.
Oh, how good was
And
that?
beat people with umbrellas.
I remember when I got that text, and my friend texted me and said Britney shaved her head, and I was like,
remember
I have
he
to go.
texted me.
I have to go find a computer. I I didn't believe it, and she's like,
Oh my
Really,
god.
really
I
scary
can't see
looking.
it.
She's
The
like,
picture, her face is so angry. I was like, oh my god.
and I just watched. Have you guys ever? Oh god, have you ever watched the Illuminati?
No.
tapes. Oh my god! So this whole thing about I can't believe I'm talking about
No,
the
tell me.
Illuminati.
I'm so excited.
I want to know.
Do you know what the Illuminati are?
Tell us.
Okay,
I
so
do, but
the
maybe it doesn't touch
Illuminati
on
started. I hope somebody's going to say that I don't know what I'm talking about, but this is what I think. A long time ago, they started as it's like a secret society, and basically the decision makers of the world, but it's very kept secret, and all the people in big power are part of the Illuminati.
Okay.
And they have all these YouTube videos about celebrities because I guess what happens is. This is what I've heard.
Okay.
I'm not writing a book. This is what I've heard.
It's called gossip.
When you're
people.
about to become very famous, you get approached by the Illuminati, and they say, we'll give you everything you want, but you have to essentially sell your soul. And there's this ritual, and then a lot of times it's a blood sacrifice.
I'm so intrigued.
Well,
right
it's
now.
very
Amazing,
interesting because
though.
there's a lot of it is in the music industry, and a lot of the symbolism, like in music videos, like everybody like does this with their eye. That's a huge like the all-seeing eye. When Jay-Z and Beyonce are like really big into it, and so when he like wins his awards and he does this and she does this, and everybody in the audience is doing
And
this.
everyone's
it's
like Hova, but
well,
really
you don't
it's
really
not.
you don't really think about what it is, and then there's a lot of it's all like linked to Satan, and I can't believe I'm talking about this right now.
Crazy.
I am, and just so you know,
I am-
I'm about
yeah.
to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can approach
Yes,
me.
I know, and I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the call.
Hey.
I was at the club here. They were taking my picture, and I was doing this all weekend.
So good.
Gonna be so famous
Oh my God.
on Monday.
Yeah.
But there
Maybe
was
that's
this.
like the thing, though. Like
Well,
the
it's all like
Batman
triangles and like the
signal.
all-seeing eye, and the best one that I just watched was Lady Gaga had a friend named Lena Morgana, and I think it's Lena or Lana anyway. She was like Gaga's best friend before she became famous, and then she got murdered. She fell off a building, and I guess she fell off a building, and then Gaga became really famous. So they're saying like she was her blood sacrifice. Yeah, like she shed the blood, and then she became really famous. And then the paparazzi video is all about her confessing to the murder, but artistically because she falls off the building, and it's all about suicide.
Wow.
But I guess in real life they actually looked at Gaga as a suspect, but for whatever reason ruled it out, and they said it was a
It's just
suicide.
famous.
That's crazy. So,
So.
oh my God.
Really?
Yeah, I keep bringing this up to people, and nobody else has heard about it. Like I'm starting to feel
I'm
crazy.
gonna search this.
I
Like,
need to Google
crazy.
it.
And you know
I'm
who's really
almost
big
done
right
this
now
right
into
now.
it? Tila Tequila, because she thinks that the Illuminati are gonna
Sorry.
kill her. This is what got me back into it because she's posting all of these YouTube things where she's like in her house and she's like all
She's like, what's that? What is
well,
in
and
the
she's like, I
background?
have proof, and I'm like, oh, great proof!
my
Like, I
God.
want to
Yeah,
see this.
oh, what is
she
it?
talks for half an hour about like hearsay things. She, there is this guy. I was supposed to have an interview, and then he canceled it. And you know who it is? It's the others. And you need to be with me in my army.
Oh my
but she claimed that she was
God.
walking down the street, and somebody tried to run her over in an SUV or something, and she thinks it's the Illuminati.
Wow.
When we were on the way to the studio, we almost got hit by
It's
an
the
SUV.
Illuminati.
I was holding her, and I'm like, "There's a BMW gonna hit you," and she's like, "There's a bicycle on the other side."
Oh
that's
my
gonna
God.
hit you at the same time. We
This
just
is-
clutched onto each other for dear life. Well, we
Satan's
beat that.
coming, honey.
Satan is
So
here.
the Illuminati, so they basically are like, okay, sell your soul to us. You have to sacrifice blood, meaning like. You
Well,
could-
that's
somebody has to
that's
die.
the most
I-
extreme theory that is
Okay,
out there. But
okay.
essentially, yes, it's like a given. Like if you want to be rich and famous, the only way is to sell your soul, and that's why. And they have all of these old videos like Bob Dylan and Bob Marley,
Yeah.
and all these people, and they drop these little subtle things about
God,
like
I'm so scared
the
right
person
now.
down below.
Did you guys
and
just
like
hear that?
what? I'm also a
it
psychic
was- she's
medium.
Don't-
You should get the Long Island medium to come in
Oh
too.
Yeah, there's
I
so
love
many.
Oh my God.
So yeah, the Illuminati's crazy.
And so they just figure it out everything for you. They're like, you're gonna do this. This is what's
Well,
gonna
and then I was talking to my other friend, and his theory was that's why a lot of the great icons die so young, because it's like you
Like
will
Tupac.
not only will you become rich and famous, but you can be a cultural icon, but you will die at 27. And so they say yes, and then they commit suicide.
So if
Oh
I
my
sign on to
God.
this, I only have 4 years left.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta be
We're all
fast.
get ready.
Yeah.
Wow.
If
that's-
you-
Yeah, it's crazy,
That-
hey.
that's
If you
crazy.
sign up for it and sacrifice me,
Sign up for it, like it's
I'm
a
gonna be
email
pissed.
list.
Don't do
just
that
so
to
you know.
me either.
I'm not. I'm.
What
I
if,
know.
what if we both sign up and we sacrifice each other and we're both
Well, so
dead?
I've been
We're
starting to look
screwed.
around at all my friends, and I'm like, oh my
Be like, be like, who wants to lend me $5?
Who do I-
Yeah, you don't really. You don't because okay, I
yeah,
got you.
you know, Hova, see what happens.
I got you.
See,
I got you. I'm watching you.
Snapshot.
you're dead. 5 days.
Oh my god,
It's
so
like the
funny.
ring, but more extreme.
Way
because
more
it's
extreme.
real.
It's
Honestly-
the triangle, right?
I know, it's crazy.
Who did Jay-Z sacrifice? Biggie.
Yeah, it was. No, his was Aaliyah.
Oh,
That's what I. That's what I
JT, that was
heard.
mean.
His was Aaliyah. I think it was Aaliyah.
Or P.
No
Diddy's was
way.
Aaliyah.
Yeah, Aaliyah was somebody's sacrifice.
What about Tupac and Biggie? I wonder who.
Okay, so do you know? Do we get to choose? Like, can I be like, oh, that girl who called
Well,
me
what
race
I've
face
so
in high school?
on the
get
blogs
ready.
that I've read, it's like you have to decide sort of instantly. Like it's like, do you want this? And it's like, yes, I do. Okay, do this, and it's just sort of like you do it.
And you don't get a choice.
No, it just sort of happens really
oh my
quickly.
gosh, my mom.
Well, it's whoever you're around, I guess. I don't know. This is, yeah.
That's so.
This is the
amazing.
things that I love. Like I
like
love
it.
stuff
No,
like
I love
this.
stuff
Yeah.
like this too. Stuff that's like fucked up and.
Tomorrow.
There's our
Kitty.
son.
See, it's the
Hey,
Illuminati.
Logan.
Sorry, guys, we're having technical difficulties.
Come on, booby.
Logan, we're not
Hi.
sacrificing you.
Logan, as soon as we start talking about this, he's like, this is madness. Stop. Don't talk.
You've had too much Lindsay
Oh my
Lohan.
god.
Oh,
Always has
Logan,
to
that's my
upstage
man.
everybody. All
He
the
does.
time. He does.
It's a very pretty cat.
So
Isn't he?
cute.
Yep.
It's a ragdoll cat, right?
Yeah, ragdoll cat.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, and they're like dogs, but cats.
Yeah.
Like you can, you can like hold him on
In
your
a-
lap
in a
like
few
this,
words.
and he'll just
They're
Yeah,
like
he
dogs,
just sat
but
like
cats.
this.
yeah, like this, like with his.
Aw, he's
So cute. Love you, Logan.
Oh my gosh, tonight I'm gonna have the most fucked up dreams because of this Illuminati.
I'm literally gonna search.
See, I always think this
everything.
is normal, but I've always been attracted to like things like that. Like
Yeah.
Area 51 was a big
Oh,
thing for me
yeah,
for a long
yeah.
time. But what happens is if I can't find a concrete answer, then it drives me insane because
Yeah.
I like to know everything.
Yeah,
and so
you
it's not
want an
things like this,
answer.
you just keep researching and then you're like, I have to stop watching because then I sound like a schizophrenic person talking about the Illuminati and
know.
Starbucks to people or on my interviews.
But aliens, like, oh my god.
They're like, sir, what kind of coffee did you want? You're like,
Illuminati.
did you know?
Did you know?
Satan.
Oh
Oh,
my
no,
god.
yeah.
That's
It's-
what HOVA stands for.
Hova?
Stands for Illuminati. Illuminati. Is that what it is?
Illuminati, yeah.
Illuminati.
And like the Freemasons and stuff.
Yeah. I served a group of the Freemasons
Oh, really?
before when I had a serving job, and they didn't tip well, which
No.
is surprisingly,
Mhm.
yeah. They tipped
Rude.
like 10%.
Because they don't have to be good because they're going down.
Exactly.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah, I respect you. That's
Yeah.
her saying that.
Oh,
There's gonna be a knock on the
I just
door.
totally made that up.
I don't want to be freaking sacrificed.
I don't want to. Don't sacrifice me.
Every
Sorry.
time a car drives by me now, I'm gonna be like, "Is
Ah,
that them?
what is
Is that
that?"
them?"
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because she said so, and she's crying on her YouTube, and they keep. Her Twitter got deleted, her website got deleted because they said she's starting to speak out about it, and so
Oh
they're
my
taking down her
God, no
websites.
way.
And this person tried to run her over, and she's like, nobody believes me. But the reason she's documenting it like this is so that if she dies and
Someone
somebody
will
says
know.
it's a suicide or a drug overdose, she's gonna say, no, I'm not doing drugs.
Oh my
I don't want
gosh,
to kill
what
myself.
about Brittany Murphy?
She was another one, yeah.
No.
But I mean, it's
I
like.
love Brittany Murphy.
I know.
Well, they tried to say that she bought a house and it was inspected, and they knew about had mold or something in it, right? And
Oh
then-
yeah, okay.
and
But it's
then-
always these weird deaths.
Weird. Like, how does that even make
she
sense?
died from mold.
Mold.
Yeah,
I think
like,
people
that
do
never
die from that. I
happens.
mean, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
We'll
my
find
house
out
is
from
probably-
comments later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please.
Homie
let us know.
Poo, let us know.
Homie
Homie
Poo.
Poo.
What a good name. It's like Honey Boo Boo almost.
Yeah,
Homie
Poo. Homie Poo
almost.
Poo.
Yeah. So close.
Not quite as good. 'cause
No.
Man.
He's
Not
on
quite.
YouTube, and Honey Boo Boo's making like billions of dollars.
Trillions.
Trillions.
Gazillions.
It probably though.
No.
And all she
No.
has to do is jump in mud.
Lucky.
It's ridiculous.
It's
And you know she doesn't even
jealous.
really
And she makes her
understand.
stomach talk like
I
this.
can't, this is my favorite.
I know.
And her mom's just like, oh my god.
Her
I,
mom was just,
I
I'm
can't
not
even do an
gonna it because
impression.
Someone's gonna screenshot it, and I don't want it
I
ever
did
to
it.
be.
I did it.
Yeah, Megan, you do it.
I know. I did it. I'm
Basically, they just shove the neck up like this.
Or have you seen the episode where they play the fun family game where they blindfold you and you have to guess whose breath it is and they blow into your nose? Have you seen this?
No.
So one of the like
Oh my
hi-
god.
Papa Bear, whatever his fucking name is, will get blindfolded and then all the kids like blow and then he has to
Do they
guess.
blow like that, or do they blow like this?
I don't know. It's
Illuminati.
the triangle.
But what do
Yeah.
they eat? What do they?
Well, they're, sketty, which is their favorite is noodles and
Cheetos?
ketchup.
Cheetos, yeah.
Cheeto balls.
Noodles
Cheeto
and
balls,
ketchup.
yes, they love
Oh my
that.
God.
And they're all
Yeah,
sitting
I
on the
see this
couch.
girl eat them off the
Breakfast.
floor. She's like,
And I love how like the Kardashians have like these big elaborate sets and they all look like $1 million. Then
Yeah.
Honey Boo's like sitting on a lawn chair,
No,
like
sweatpants.
the fleas.
Did you
Top
see?
up
Did
there.
you see the one where they went to the junkyard and they're like,
I
"This is
didn't
where we
see
get
that
all our clothes."
Oh my god, no.
department store.
Oh, I just saw this one where they were like bobbing for pig feet or something.
Ew.
I saw a little clip where they were like their hands were behind their back and they were reaching in like grabbing. The
Oh,
pig
I saw
feet.
that. It was just, and it was
It's
like
like,
a
oh.
contest who could get the
Yeah.
most pig feet.
Pig feet.
I like the one where we keep talking and we're like, we don't watch it, but I like the one where Honey Boo Boo talks
Yeah.
about
I don't watch
her mom
this every
being
day.
so fat.
Oh, I know.
It's so horrible.
Oh, and she
but
gets the
it's
pet
so
pig and she
funny.
says, I hope mom don't eat that pig. And she's like doing this, like,
Oh my god.
she's
It's
amazing.
so funny.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
good.
Honey
Did
Boo
you hear
Boo.
the? She was like in an interview, and her mom's like, "Say that thing I taught you." And she's like, "You better
Redneck and eyes.
Yeah,
Redneck and eyes. I think it was on
like,
Jimmy
oh
Kimmel.
my, yeah,
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel. Oh my
Yo,
god.
poor Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
I
Applause
know.
to you,
Yeah,
sir.
he's like
Because that is
every
the best
time
interview
you say
you'll
Honey
ever
Boo Boo,
do.
you lose like 3 IQ points.
Yeah, and it's like these people must be so mad that they have to interview her, but you have to
You
because
have
she's so
to.
famous.
That's
what
what
else?
they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the people want right now.
Honey Boo Boo. She's the new Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
my
my
theory.
God.
Yeah.
Oh.
You both go, ooh, yeah.
So true.
Well, because she's a young. This is my friend. My friend said that no, because she doesn't have any talent. But I said it doesn't matter because they can have the same impact even if they're not.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
talent.
completely.
She can just play with her belly.
Yeah. The whole
People
time.
love
Why
it.
act if you
TikTok.
can just be fat?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hello, it's a lot easier.
It's so much easier.
Eat
She
what
gets to
you
eat whatever she wants.
Uh-huh.
She'll shoot us for breakfast, dinner, and lunch.
Just say whatever she wants and make fun of anything.
Yeah.
She just makes that face, and
Yeah.
she does the one eye thing too. Maybe
Did you
that's
see the
key
one
to
where
success.
she's like doing her interview and she sneezes and the snot comes out and she just holds her face?
Honey
But
Boo
it's
Boo or
like-
the mom. Or the
Honey
mom.
Boo Boo. But it's like a 5. Like they don't pan off it and there's no music. She just like
Like,
and she's doing this and then like she's
Check
like
our website. We're putting up a picture
Oh
of
my
it
God.
right
it's
now.
because she like looks down and then she's like
Ew. No, she doesn't.
and then she just gets up and walks away and it's like the end of the episode. It's so funny.
God. Oh,
Yeah, I love it.
that's
You guys have to see it. It's so funny.
I haven't seen that one. That
Yeah,
is
it's good.
really funny.
Oh
It's
my
really
God.
Just
funny.
1 second.
Yeah.
Ew, and you can totally probably hear
Oh.
every.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
It's,
Yeah. And like
It's
she can't
great.
move her hands because it's all just
yeah,
in
yeah.
her
And then she
palms,
just gets up
like-
and walks away. The
Oh my
empty lawn
God.
chair.
I like the one where the mom is like, I don't know who was it. I think it was on Chelsea Lately, and they're like, "This is what the mom thinks on like the debates or whatever," and then the mom's like. Then she, you haven't seen that one? And she's just like, between my orgasm face and this, I'm never getting another boyfriend.
Oh
Tell
god.
about the orgasm face.
Have you
Tell
heard
Peter.
that? This is what Christopher James, you know Christopher
Yeah.
James, the magician,
The magician.
as well. He told us that when you drink a stiff drink, the face you make, that's your
Oh my
orgasm
god,
face.
my friend. My friend Reed. Oh my god, he has the
I
worst.
love Reed, by the way.
Yes, Reed the heckler.
Love Reed the
yes,
heckler.
Yes,
He couldn't
He'll
heckle
be
me,
so
by the way,
excited that like,
everyone.
you remembered him.
Love Reed. I love Reed.
But it's like we're at a fancy dinner. It's like you'll have a little sip of wine. It's like, it doesn't matter if it's strong or not. It could be like pineapple juice.
It could be
Everything
apple
makes
juice.
him gag.
Oh
so when
my
you said
God.
that, I just all I could think of
That's so
his poor
funny.
husband,
That's his
boyfriend, whatever.
That's his orgasm.
Oh my
face.
gosh, but that's so
So when
weird.
you take it, that's what it is, hey?
But I think it's a lie.
I know.
Yeah, I
believe
think so
that.
too.
I think
Don't go like
Christopher
this
James
every
is just
time.
trying
I
to
know.
sabotage me.
So good.
I know, and then
Oh.
I tested it. We learned this on Saturday, and then Saturday night later, I was like, "Hey, screenshot me."
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
I
your
know
picture.
I know the cameras are
It's
up there, so someone at least.
Film this. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And I looked later, and it wasn't
Yeah,
like
no.
that. It was
Good.
like,
Hey. I'm so happy.
You look
Yeah.
like Paris
Doing
Hilton's
it right.
mugshot.
exactly.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
hot.
just have, anyways.
Yeah.
So
Funny.
the point of this whole thing was Honey Boo Boo's mom. The
It's
sneezing
perfect.
Oh
was
my
just
god,
like
that shot of
brilliant.
her face is
It's
Yeah.
just so funny.
so
It is
funny.
really good.
You guys, we killed this. We were like, okay, our top 5 is.
Oh yeah.
Boom, Lindsay Lohan.
I have to remember my
Fight
top
this all the way
5. Are we doing it now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
top
let's
5
do it.
now.
Let me
Okay,
just-
so top 5 things you wish you could say or
Ask
Lindsay
Lindsay.
Lohan. Okay, I wrote mine down because there's like.
Okay, you go
obviously-
first.
Okay. So, Lindsay Lohan, this is what I would say. When Tina Fey said to you in Mean Girls, "Do you want to buy some drugs?" You should have said no. Should have said no.
That's a good one. I
Right?
That's a good one.
That's
Yeah.
a really good one.
Yeah.
Because she does. She comes in because she says,
Have you,
Tina.
have you guys seen this picture? Sorry, I'm
What?
so
Wait,
sorry.
no, go.
You know how people do those like Tumblr pictures now and they
The
add
memes,
this
yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
So
Yes!
this picture, I think I sent it to you.
Yes! Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you after the show, Peter. It's of like half of it's Tina Fey being like, do you want to buy some drugs? From
Yeah.
the scene,
Oh
and then
my
underneath
God.
it, it's a picture of Lindsay
Oh,
from one
yeah.
of her nights out, and
Yeah,
she's like
she's
this. And it's like, yes, please.
Yes.
Like,
Oh my
it's
God.
so funny.
That's exactly why she should have said no.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I
One
love
eye
that.
is
always closed.
Yeah.
Have you seen? There's another Tumblr picture where I think it was the same movie, and then the mom gives him drinks. She's like, "Is there alcohol in this?"
Oh,
She's
I love
pointing
it.
at the drink, and it's like a still from the movie. It's like so funny.
If you guys are gonna drink, I'd rather you do it in the house.
Amy Poehler. Sorry, side note. I don't know how much you guys like them, but Amy Poehler and Tina Fey are
Love
hosting
them.
Golden Globes.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I saw. That's gonna be great.
It's gonna be amazing.
That's so good.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Oh
Okay,
my
top
God,
5.
yeah.
I just
no. And,
shout out to them,
Okay.
my homegirls. So we hang out all the time.
I want to know. I just want to say. Okay, The Parent Trap is still my favorite movie, childhood movie.
Mhm.
I liked it.
It's a
I
really
thought she
good
was
one.
good. The whole time
She
I
played
was
2
like,
parts.
my mom's like, no, that is Lindsay Lohan. She's one person.
Yeah.
She's not a twin. I'm like, she's a twin.
She
I've
is a
seen her
twin.
on Parent Trap.
She's
Look at
in-
her. Like, how you can't talk to yourself.
You can't
She's,
talk to yourself.
Like, and
It's
act that
magic.
good. She's doing an English accent, Mom, than a regular one.
Yeah.
My mom's like, no, Megan, it's like, you can do that. I'm like, I don't believe
I didn't
you.
believe it either.
She's a twin.
Yeah.
She's a twin.
Yeah.
And they do the handshake too.
Yeah.
How
that's
did
so
they do
intricate.
that?
I don't know.
I don't think I want to know.
You
It's
know,
the
it was.
Illuminati.
Yeah.
It's the
Illuminati.
devil. See ya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right there.
Mhm.
They're like, okay, so you had a twin. We got to kill her. That
Oh
was her
my
one
God.
sacrifice!
Oh.
Wow.
Are we
Man.
on a
We're on
podcast
it.
or
We're
is this
literally-
a detective?
This is
Are
a-
we on
no.
Criminal Minds right now?
No. Let's just
Am I being-
document this, copyright all this, so
Yeah,
none
it's
of us
all
get
copyright.
killed.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, Illuminati! When we
I'm
leave,
sorry,
Oh
I
my
shouldn't have brought
God.
it up.
No, it's
but now
fine.
you're gonna be obsessed, and you'll
I'm
start.
obsessed. I'm so
Once you know
obsessed.
the
I'm so
signs, and you start
obsessed.
watching music videos, and you're like, oh my God, oh my God,
Oh
oh my
my
God.
God.
You turn off the TV.
Yeah.
Like,
What about like Nicki
Everything.
Minaj? Is she Illuminati?
yes, yeah.
Really?
Honestly, it's every
Everyone?
like you cannot
huge-
become famous without doing this. Is the idea.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay, I'm in.
What about Emma Stone?
I don't know about Emma Stone, but see, I think there's like famous, and then there's like
Yeah.
superstars.
Yeah,
Superstar. Okay,
You
I
know.
like
yeah.
famous.
Yeah.
I
I'm
want
good
yeah,
with famous.
But
Uh,
not
Superstars too
What about
much.
I'm an
Leonardo
extremist. I want the
DiCaprio's
most.
net worth is
Yeah,
like
you-
200
I feel like
million.
you would be the.
Yeah.
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 I'd be good at famous level. People know you. You're good,
But you're not getting
but
attacked.
not Justin Bieber. Like I would never want to be
Oh my
that
God.
level. Any of
That-
that
The
kind
only
of shit.
reason is because screaming girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. That's
But
the
I mean,
only
people
reason.
scream. I've done lots of shows where people scream really loud, and I
Yeah.
like it. But it would be like if you're like having dinner and somebody just
People
starts
are just-
screeching.
Literally- that.
You'd be like,
Yeah.
or if you're just tired and someone
So
starts
was that
screaming.
weird when I did that earlier?
It was it was very natural.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Peter Breeze came in. We're like, ah!
Our producer's
I'm
like,
used to that
"Stop
reaction.
it."
Yeah. You know, somebody tried to sue Justin Bieber because it was like a mom. She was at his concert and she went like. She had
I've heard
hear-
this,
went
yeah.
deaf
She
or
lost her
something.
hearing.
She lost her hearing because of all the screaming at his concert from the girls.
What do you think is going to happen at a
I know.
Justin
I
Bieber
was like,
concert?
you think they're gonna be quietly?
Did you guys
clapping?
see his
yeah,
naked
everyone's gonna be
picture?
Oh, I heard
What?
it was fake. I heard it was fake.
What?
It wasn't real.
Okay, so I saw everybody kept talking about this naked Justin Bieber
I
picture,
did
but
not even hear
I
about
haven't
this.
seen it. Oh no, so I hadn't seen it, and then I went to a party later that night, and everyone was like, my
Probably
friend had it
their
on his phone.
screensavers.
But you can't really tell. It's like from his neck down, and he's like holding his
Oh,
wiener.
whatever.
But I mean, I don't know if it's just it looks like
It's
kitty
weird,
porn
right?
because
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah,
at
he's
14.
so young.
His
He's
body
so
is so
young.
skinny
he's
and hairless.
Yeah.
yeah.
I heard it was fake, but you never know. They
A
might
lot of
just
my
say
friends
that.
love
Because he
him,
tweeted and
but-
said something like, "Oh, somebody stole my laptop. I'm really sorry."
Because
blah,
that
blah,
happened
blah, blah, blah.
when he was in
Wow.
Vancouver.
Somebody stole in Vancouver. Good
Yeah,
for us.
I know,
Good for
right?
us,
Yeah.
Vancouver.
Someone in
You
Vancouver
steal.
stole
Wow.
like all of his shit.
It was me.
Yeah.
Was it you?
I have a laptop right here.
Yeah.
Speaking of, have you guys seen the picture?
Yeah.
That was a good segue.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's your number 3?
Okay, so is it okay to mix antibiotics and alcohol?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to know that, and I'm pretty sure it is.
You
right?
think it is at this point in her career?
I think so, yeah.
I don't think she cares.
I don't
Well, I
think
mean,
she
she's
cares.
just gonna do it
yeah.
anyway.
And then I want to know, does she get a spray tan or does she go really like regular tanning?
Do you think
It's
regular
spray tan.
tanning?
It's
Yeah.
spray tan. Yeah.
It has to be. She's a redhead.
Yes.
Because when
How
you go,
tan
if
can
you
you
get a
really
real
get?
tan, like when I'm in the summer, I get like crazy freckles on my face,
Yeah.
right?
She just always has crazy
yeah,
freckles.
all
Yeah.
the time. Her
Angel
whole body is a
kisses.
freckle. Angel kisses.
Angel
It's So
kisses.
cute. I love that. Aw. And do the drapes match the curtains?
Ugh. Well, you can just Google those pictures of her getting out of the car.
Oh my god, I didn't even
I
think
think they're
about that.
hardwood floors.
It's like not, yeah, because she doesn't wear panties. and I
Somebody's
didn't see
calling me
anything. That's true.
decline.
Yeah,
Not.
excuse me. Who was it?
Aw.
Shout
Oh,
out to them.
no.
Shout out to
Paula.
him, yeah.
It
that
was
your
Justin Bieber.
Oh
my
god, he's like,
He's
I want my
Always
laptop
calling
back.
me Justin.
always.
Oh my god.
He's like, give me
He
back
owes me
my
money.
laptop.
Yeah.
No.
I can't wait till Justin Bieber cracks. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
I'm,
great.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
so great.
It's so funny. This girl I was talking to, she's like, yeah, I went to Republic, and after the concert, Justin Bieber went there with Selena Gomez.
Really?
Yeah.
Republic?
Republic. I know. It's just the weirdest club to pick.
How
I
did
haven't
he get
heard
in?
that.
Isn't he 9?
No, probably fake ID, I guess. I don't know, but
I don't think they
name is
ID. I saw Chad Kruger there.
Usher.
He was like fucking. ugh,
yeah, he's
whatever.
crazy. He's
Yeah.
engaged to Avril.
Avril,
Lavigne.
I was so upset. I love
know, it's
Avril.
like,
I
mean,
love
yeah,
Avril too.
yeah, yeah.
I just saw her. I was in LA and we were leaving a club and she was leaving at the same time and I was like, "It's Avril Lavigne." Everybody's like, "Ugh, she's a loot." Like nobody cared
No,
except for.
she
And
is
she was behind it.
not.
Have you been to the Abbey in LA? It's like-
Yes.
Okay, so they have like gate things.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
front.
yeah.
So she's just leaving. She's standing with her friends. Everybody's leaving the club, and I'm like trying to push my head through. The guy was like, "Avril, Avril," and my friend's so embarrassed. She's like, "Peter, stop it."
Stop.
There's no paparazzi, nothing, just me screaming
Yeah.
at her.
Oh.
And then my friend was like,
She
"Oh no,
probably
we're from
appreciated
Canada.
it.
Come talk to us." So she came and talked to us.
Oh, did she?
Yes, we took a
That's
picture.
awesome.
I'm like,
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
but I
Avril's
used to when she
good.
came to Calgary, I followed her tour bus down the highway and they pulled over and I was like, "Oh my god, we're gonna get into trouble." But I was like parked behind her tour bus.
You
And like
stopped?
somebody they stopped on the highway.
Oh my god.
And then I got out because somebody got out of the bus and then
You're like,
this
"Get
sounds
out."
like a fake
It's
story
like a
and it's not.
negotiate. You gotta negotiate.
No, so somebody gets
So-
out of the bus and I get out and I'm like standing by and then she opened her
Yeah.
her
Window.
little window and like said hi because there's a bunch of fans there.
Oh my
I've met her like 4
God.
times. I'm a
That-
stalker.
yeah, that's awesome.
I love
You
Avril
guys are
Lavigne.
best friends.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's in love with me.
Oh my god. Of course.
Yeah.
She, and her
Of
music's
course.
good though.
I liked her earlier stuff
Yeah,
more.
her first
Not
CD,
her-
I was obsessed. I
First
dressed
and
in
Oh, the
that
first,
second, and I
the
went
second
there.
with Fall to Pieces.
Yeah.
That's a
all
good
of
one.
it.
Yeah.
Fall to Pieces. What's the one oh maybe that was Fall to Pieces also. Okay, it was a good album though.
Yeah,
It
my happy
was.
ending.
What's your favorite
Yeah,
Avril song?
so much from a happy end. So
Throw a drink.
Throw the microphones, everything. Chimpanzee. Chip juice everywhere.
Where's my chip? Who makes?
You guys need to have a chimpanzee on the show now, obviously.
Obviously,
King
I think
Kong.
the guy from the hockey movie, The Chimp, where he plays the hockey.
That guy's famous.
I don't know. Our
Well, so
producer
are
Rich
we.
was telling us that he's
Uh,
on our show in a couple weeks.
Most valuable players in that.
Yeah, MVP. That's
Yeah.
what it
Oh,
was. Yeah.
fabulous.
I'm excited because I'm excited for his.
Do you know who else is in town? Daniel Radcliffe.
Really?
He's filming a movie.
My friends
guys
are
should
gonna
get
go
him.
crazy. And my friends love
That's a
Harry
good
Potter.
idea. Yeah.
I don't.
He did that play where he masturbated on a horse.
Yeah, and you get to see his willy.
Yeah.
Was that a play or your dream?
No, I swear to God, that's real.
Mixture.
Really?
It was called
Oh, God.
Come? Was it called Come?
It was called Come. It was
Yeah,
called
Cummings?
Coming.
Yeah. It was. It was porn.
That's right. Pretty much.
Bestiality.
It's not a horse, bestiality. It's wrong.
Yeah.
That's a
Daniel
new
Radcliffe,
thing,
it's
I
wrong.
think, though, is for actors and actresses to be.
To do naked?
Yeah.
To do
Yeah.
naked.
To do
To do
With their
naked.
true names.
Yeah.
To do naked with my true name.
Oh my God.
That is the episode of the.
That
That's
is-
the name of
this
this episode.
True
Yeah,
names.
true names.
True names. Yeah.
Peter. It's always Friday night. I can't even. Just
Yeah.
topic five.
We were
Go
like,
ahead.
Peter.
Topic
Okay, my
five.
top 5. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Well, the first 2 things are pretty obvious. I would say, can we party together?
Yeah.
Good one.
And then I would have to tell her that my friend Parker is obsessed.
Yeah.
Literally, like we were just
Shout
in
out,
LA.
Parker.
Hi, Parker. We were just in LA,
Yeah.
and him and his boyfriend like waited outside the Chateau Marmont for her, and because he follows her on Instagram, Twitter, everything.
Everything.
And she tweeted a picture of herself at the Chateau Marmont pool, so he knew she was inside, but he couldn't get in, so he was like standing there freaking out. But then Lana Del Rey came out, so they met her instead. So, like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Same thing.
Anyway,
I mean, they have the same career.
yes, they're the same person.
Not at all.
I would want to know.
Wait, sorry. I'm so sorry. I just
that's okay.
remembered. Remember when Lindsay Lohan had that horror movie? Oh my god, I'm so.
Oh, I know who killed me.
I know who killed
and
me.
her
She
arms would like come off.
Too. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that was a sacrifice.
Her twin. Another
was it.
Oh, that was another
twin.
sacrifice. So
Oh
maybe
my
the
God,
twin.
that was her twin
That
that,
was
came
a
back.
fucking-
and
my
then she got
friends-
sacrificed.
I didn't even
Hated
think about that.
movie, but I loved it. I thought it was amazing.
I thought it was
Brilliant.
It was because isn't she
Peter
like,
thought it was brilliant.
I'm
And
sorry,
I
so
loved
that
it.
scared the shit
I'm surprised
out
it
of
didn't
me.
win an Oscar, to be
my
honest.
God.
She has her hand in the thing and it's like dry ice and and her eyes are like red and bloodshot from the pain. I was like, I'm dying right now.
I'm sorry that I just did this
Yeah.
to everyone.
Yeah, that
but
was
I
just-
just had to speak up.
No, it's a good one.
You
That is a
really
good
had
one.
to get that out there.
And is that the one where like her arms, like she starts bleeding because
Yeah.
her twins' arms,
Her
her
legs
bodies get
bleeding
cut
or
off or
something,
something?
and, like-
Yeah, like twins.
Or
have
do you have your period?
Like who wrote that?
I
Who
don't know.
thinks of that?
Who thought of that?
And they're
Dina
like Lindsay
Lohan.
Lohan.
Dina Lohan.
Dina
She's
Lohan.
like, I got it, honey. I got it. Give me 40 grand.
I gotta pay my rent.
Yeah. I would want to go with her to the ATM. Excuse me. I want to know how much is in her like checking account right now. Like,
Yes.
what would her bank, like, if
Yes.
she takes out $20, what her bank statement would
Yeah.
be?
Would say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
Is it
good
$5?
one.
Yeah.
So good. That's really good.
Have you ever done drugs with Britney Spears?
Yes.
Because remember that video where her and Paris and Britney are leaving the house and they all go into the car?
Yeah.
I watched that like at 4 a.m. all the time.
Yeah.
With my friends, I'm like, have you seen this video? I'm
Have
like,
you seen
"Yes,
this video?
Peter,
Did
a
you guys
million
watch this
times."
video?
They totally did drugs together.
Peter made us watch it for him to come on our show.
No,
by the
yeah,
way.
it was the.
Yeah, that was the
It
deal
was the
breaker.
sacrifice. Um,
The no
you should
sacrifice.
make. Oh, and then I would tell her that she should make a burn book for Young Hollywood,
Oh my god.
and then like leak it.
That
or
is
she could get
so
Dina to
good.
leak it.
Yeah.
So good.
You know what? Lindsay did not take enough advantage of Mean Girls.
No.
I don't think she. Maybe.
What do you mean?
I just think that Mean Girls was so much bigger than everyone gave it credit for.
Oh, I think.
But
Mean
she
Girls
was
is
too
so
busy in the club. Like she
Yeah.
probably didn't even.
Is that when she was in
understand.
the club?
good. Well, yeah.
Yes,
If you
it
like,
was right
if you
after.
search like pictures during
No,
that
Logan,
time, it's
no.
all pictures of her in the club partying. Like,
Oh, really?
Because that's
all the
when it
time.
was really, really popular for
Oh,
the
it's
It Girls,
coming.
and it was
Yeah.
like Paris, Nicole,
there's a
Lindsay.
giant
Hi, booby.
Okay, I'm gonna start my. Or is that your top 5?
Yes, that's on mine.
Okay, I'm
got
gonna
it.
say my top 5 while this
Okay.
is all going down.
Look at you.
He is so cute.
Is that your British
On the
accent?
couch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
PETA is on
Yeah.
the line right now.
No, and he was having so much.
Oh, good. You guys finished your drink. I'm gonna finish mine.
Oh yeah, get
Okay,
on that.
let me tell
Okay.
you. I mean, let you tell me. Let you
Okay,
tell me.
so the things I would ask Lindsay would be one,
Tamed the beast.
it's my birthday in 2 weeks,
Yes.
and I want to know
Are
if
you
she
gonna
will
be
come
there?
to my birthday
Yes.
party.
yes,
Oh my God.
that's a.
She would be the rowdiest person at your birthday party. She would be like, oh. So
I
much
would love to
fun.
Oh.
have a chugging competition with her.
Yeah.
She would win. She probably has
You
like
think
feeding
she would win?
tubes. Yeah. It's like,
She's
just pour
like,
the
let's
vodka
go,
in.
bring
Totally.
it on.
She's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Ivy's
Paris
hooked
Hilton
up.
DJing.
Yes, Paris Hilton
Oh my
DJ.
God, yeah.
Lindsay Lohan's the bartender.
Yeah. So
Oh,
awesome.
Oh my god, that is the best. That would be
Party?
the best
So
club. That would be the
crazy.
best party.
I would never leave. I
Oh,
would
and
just
then
bring-
Miley Cyrus is shaving everyone's head in the background in the closet.
Oh.
Oh, she does that?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
And
She
the
gets
Olsen
her-
twins are the chefs. Like
Yeah.
they're making
Yeah.
like
Oh my
air
God.
and like
Yeah.
ice.
So good.
Air and
Say,
ice
like,
and
what are they
whispers.
doing?
They're like, this is so good. We're so
With their
skinny.
oversized
You got it,
sweaters and-
dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with
That's
them
what they
too.
would say.
So funny.
I like the Olsen twins. What one was your favorite?
Mary Kate.
Ashley.
That is a first, actually,
it a
in my
first?
life. Well, I think gay boys like Mary Kate more because she's.
Why?
I don't know. I
She's
just think she has that
badass.
thing that we like. You know,
Okay.
she just has that. Je ne sais pas.
Oh.
I don't know. I
and-
always wanted to be Ashley when you were a kid, and you
No,
know
even from right when I was young,
don't-
me and my cousin, he liked Ashley. I liked Mary Kate, and then Mary Kate grew up to be like the.
Is your cousin straight?
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's the
See?
giveaway then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Could
new
be.
gaydar is which Olsen
Which
twin.
Olsen twin do
is
you
your
like?
favorite?
Oh my
Copyright.
God.
Okay, number 2, I would ask. This is from Mean Girls. Does the limit really exist?
Oh.
Does the limit not exist? Does the limit exist? Have you seen Mean Girls?
I have. I'm trying to remember limits.
It's when she's doing the thing and she's like, the
And
limit does not
Samuel
exist.
got his haircut.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What happened that day? And then
Yeah.
she sees beyond Aaron. The limit does not exist.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
None of those married boy.
Fears.
3. Okay,
Edit.
3.
Edit that.
I want to ask her if she knows that when you see a tree, that means stop driving into the tree.
Yeah. Tree green light.
Because she just sees
yellow.
the green leaves
Yeah.
and she's like, fears. speed
I
up.
really like
Pedal
your
to the
fierce.
metal.
I know,
like
I've
that.
been saying it. I don't know why I'm saying it so much.
No, I
tonight.
like
Like
it.
it.
Someone
Because I'm in
else
fierce company.
keeps doing this thing. It's suspicious. That's what he says.
Ooh,
love it.
that's
Yeah.
a good one.
He's like, look at those, or
Suspicious.
suspects.
Suspect.
Yeah, he's like, look at those suspects. I'm like, yeah,
Oh
what
my
are
God,
they doing?
yeah.
Sitting there eating their coffee. I'm like, they are suspects.
Eating their coffee?
See?
Eating their
Yeah,
coffee.
because they're being
Who eats-
suspicious
yeah.
with eating coffee.
Yay. Oh my God.
So 4, I want to know, is she the favorite child?
Well, obviously.
You think?
Yes.
She's the one raking in the money.
She's paying for everything.
Yeah,
I know,
paying
but they
for
hate her
everything.
so much.
You know what? They might actually like the ones who aren't in show business.
I know.
But I don't know if those ones get any attention at all.
They what do you think they're... Oh, and
Like
this,
family dinner?
this will be number 5, is what are your siblings' occupations?
Well, Allie is a model. I know it all.
You're like,
Just give me a
Yeah,
second. Just give me a second.
I can
So-
tell you.
Allie's a model.
Where's my pen?
And Cody, I don't know what Cody does. Parker would be able to tell you.
I
but
didn't
he's
even
not
know
here.
there was a third one. I
There's,
thought it was
yeah,
just
I think she
Allie
has
and
2
Lindsay.
brothers.
Wow.
No, maybe one younger brother, one younger sister.
Wow.
Yeah, because there's 2 girls, for sure. I know there's
Yeah.
2 girls. Cause
Yeah.
No, Allie's
one
a model
played
now.
Mini LiLo in her
Lila.
music video. Father
Really?
to
Oh
daughter.
god, that one.
Oh
The
my
artistic
God.
video.
Yeah.
And she sang it at the award show in the all
Did
white.
she?
Yeah.
Aw.
She opened it. I was like, ooh.
Ugh.
I loved it. I was
girl.
like,
Yeah, I know.
Okay, here's my question.
I-
Lindsay Lohan, redhead or blonde? I vote
Redhead.
redhead.
Red.
I vote redhead too.
I do.
It's
Doesn't
just
have
because
to be
it's so
red,
iconic
but-
on her. Like she is the
The redheaded girl.
Yeah.
The redheaded it girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although I did like it when it was like that really bad yellow color, and she was like 80 pounds,
Yeah,
and she was
I
like
know.
looked
So
emancipated.
hot.
like,
She was like the
someone
best look for
feed me.
her.
I know, and she
That's
was
what
wearing
she
like
was
these
saying with
dresses
her
and like her
eyes.
But she
ribs.
just still has her tits no matter what. Her boobs are always
What is
so
Yeah,
big.
well-
She's never had a
right?
boob job. I don't think.
No,
And they don't look fake.
Her boobs are real.
They've always.
They've always been.
Yeah.
She's just always been a busty girl, but no matter what, she always has her boobs.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Good for
girl.
you, Lindsay.
Good for
Maybe
you.
that could be her next
Yeah.
project, a book. How to keep your boobs.
How to keep your boobs.
Yes.
How to
I think
keep
people
them-
would like that.
I would
Yeah.
totally
How to
buy
lose
it.
weight and keep your big boobies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just you know what the song she sung over. I was obsessed with it.
My friend
remember
Leah
that
loved that
I
song
loved
too.
It. I don't know.
How did it go?
She's in the. How does it go?
She's I can't do it. I don't know. The
She's
words.
in the garage and
Tell
she's
me
like,
it's over.
and that's when
She's
she was
like,
dating Wilma
Yeah.
Valderrama.
Oh
and
my
she-
god.
Yeah.
Remember how you dated everyone? How did that happen?
You're a celebrity. You got delete.
People were
Delete.
confused.
Do you know who
Delete
has
it.
slept with everyone too? Is the lead singer from Maroon 5.
Yeah.
Really? Adam
Yeah,
Levine?
everyone.
Really?
Oh yeah. Same with
He's so hot.
John Mayer.
John Mayer. I
Oh.
was
Yeah.
gonna say that.
But he has
Oh.
like full blown relationships with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Like he's
But
dating
for, like,
Katy
3
Perry right
months.
now.
No,
I
I
know.
heard they broke up.
But I
broke
saw
up.
pictures
Katie
today.
told me
They're
they
back.
broke up.
Oh really?
Well, they were out for
No.
dinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
I keep
man.
telling her, I'm like,
I don't
listen,
want
John
her to
Mayer
be
is
with
not a
him.
firework.
I
Yeah,
know.
he's
He is not a
not.
firework.
He's not a
He's like a
firework
wet
at
blanket.
all.
No.
Yeah. And then
not
like,
like a movie.
your girl T Swift wrote a whole song about
I know.
Dear John.
Listen, yeah.
Take
Dear
some
John.
advice, girl.
Yeah.
Is that?
That's it. That's
That's
our
it for
top
your top
5.
five?
This is the show. Did you have fun?
I did. Thank you so
Yay,
much.
we
I had a
gotta-
lot of
we
fun.
gotta
This is my
cheers
favorite
out,
interview
except
so
we're
far.
done.
Ever?
Okay.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So.
So the cheers out is
Yeah.
obviously going to be Peter chugging.
Yep.
Okay. So I
Ready?
just check
Because
it.
the rule is, if you don't finish, you have to do a shot of white brandy.
And that's the worst. Yes.
And we
So I
don't
do. I go now.
go now.
Yeah,
You
go
heard the
now.
music. This is it.
Da-da.
Chug, chug. C-H-U-G. Chug, chug.
Oh.
C-H-U-G.
Bravo!
Woo! Do we
Okay.
cheers our empty
Yeah,
glasses?
cheers our empty.
Yes.
Thank you,
Peter,
ladies.
Thank you
It's
for
been a
watching,
ball.
everyone.
So much for coming
Peter,
tonight.
thank you for coming.
Such a
Everyone
star.
follow Peter at Peter Breeze.
At Peter Breeze and Peter Breeze Music on Facebook and
iTunes.
peterbreeze.com. My new album Bonnie and Clyde is on iTunes and anywhere you can buy music online. And my new single LA is on that album and it's on YouTube and it's fabulous. You should watch
So
it.
fabulous.
It's so fabulous.
So
I love you if you love me.
I love you.
So
love
great.
you
We
too.
love
Thank you.
Thank
And you
you.
can follow
Thank you
Megan
so
at
much.
Megan Roche 7.
Twitter.
And whoever has at Megan Roche, fuck off. Like,
Yeah.
give her her Twitter
I
name.
wanted that. That's my name.
Someone, like, who are you?
7 is my favorite number, though.
Yeah.
So I'll let it
So,
slide
okay.
for now.
That's
You
an
can follow me
Illuminati
at-
number.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Is
If
it?
you,
I don't
I
know.
swear to God.
That might be,
Yeah.
that might be.
If
Everything
you
is-
find me dead,
Any of us don't sacrifice
And then me and her
me.
become really famous
Yeah.
in the
Like,
morning.
at Robin Hastings, tweet it.
Oh my
Rest in
God.
peace.
R.I.P. girl.
And you can follow the
So
show
much.
at IAFN Show. Woo! And then you can check out our website, www.voidcast.
Voidcast /
No,
IAFN.
Voidcast TV. Okay, fucking end it. Just end it. You can look on Twitter, okay, people?
No, it's on there.
Too many instructions. Peter, thank you for coming.
Thank you. I had so much
for
fun.
coming.
Thank
You're
you.
So
I'll
fun.
have to come back.
Kiss.
Kiss,
XO,
bitches.
bye,
Bye.
Rich, I killed the table.
My ears are
That was so fun. That was very fun. That was that was
is
my
our thing.
favorite interview
We tried to
ever.
ask questions, but not like, so when did you get
Do you want to know
started?
why I enjoyed it? Because the majority of interviews I get are emails. Like it's like email questions, so it's not even
Really?
face. The majority of magazines
Really?
and stuff do that. But even when I find a lot of people are very